Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Feel a little small today here. Let's get a little bit bigger, closer to the screen. Yeah. All right. There's a big space here in the middle because I want to show pictures. So. Wait. Oh yeah. Selamat pagi, chat. Hello, hello. Konnichiwa. I am like exhausted. Mars Hack, so Koidi, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back, welcome back. Selamat pagi, Mas Bro. Hakka's been saying Mas Bro like over and over again. I can't roll my R's, by the way. It's really difficult for me to roll my R's. But like constantly throughout the entire trip, Hakka was just like, Mas Bro, like over and over again. I never really know what he was saying or like what it meant because it felt like it was just out of context. It's like he like picks up on the slang a lot better than I do. But yeah, just pagi is enough. Pagi. Wait. He's a certified Mas Bro. Called Koidi, thank you for the 6 months. Ever hear a song called Brain Implosion Energy Drink? For many people, it is a mood. No, I've actually never heard of that before. I'm not familiar with it. Wait. Chat. I'm so... Okay, can I be honest? Oh no, chat froze again on stream. Oh no, what's been going on, chat? Like what has been happening with YouTube? Like what's been like all sticky and crunchy like this? Like chat friends freezing, chat's been like all the pages, all the tabs that I have open with the video, like try to even watch Hakka stream in the background, it kept like crashing over and over again. Yeah, it's been weird. Like, give her the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. I get some hearts and chat for the gifted memberships. Okoye. It's been bad lately. Yeah, I'm not sure what's been going on. It's like, it's been getting worse and worse, so. Yeah. Wait. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Chat, I gotta say one thing. On the last day, I mean like not even the last day, like the day that we left, we had to wake up at like 3-4 a.m. like super early. I stayed up until like midnight and then I had to take a quick nap. But like we had to wake up super early to get to the airport in time. Because our flight was like in the morning, and I don't know why, but there's this weird sensation of like waking up in the morning in Indonesia and then arriving in the afternoon in Japan. That was weird. It was really weird. Like we on the plane, like we took a nap, like a couple of naps, just like we got on the plane. I think Hakka and I both watched the movie. I don't know what movie he watched. Because I was too engrossed in mine. I finally got to watch Puss in Boots. Puss? The cat movie. The Shrek cat movie. Puss in Puss in Boots? Boots. Puss in Boots. The Last Wish. There we go. Why was that so weird? That was so difficult for me to say. Yeah, it's not Puss in Boots. That's kind of gross. It's Puss in Boots. Sorry, it's weird. I watched The Last Wish, and that was really fun. I liked it. It was cute. Like, oh, the art was really great. And then I watched Godzilla -1. That one was cool too. I have never seen any other Godzilla movie. That was the first one that I watched. But like, okay, this is me though. At a certain age, I stopped watching movies. I stopped watching movies. And now the only time I ever watch like movies, big ones, like big releases, you know, like the Barbie movie. The only time I ever watch movies is on a flight when I have to move around for work. Which is like once a year maybe at most, right? But like I almost never watch movies. So this is the first time I got to check out Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. This is the first time I was able to watch The Last Wish. I know everyone else has seen it. -1 is peak. It was kind of spooky. I didn't know what would Like, I've never seen another Godzilla movie, so I have no idea what it was about. Yen, hello. Thank you for the 1 year. Made me cry really hard. Glad you liked it. It got me tearing up a couple of times, but I tried not to show my emotions on the plane. Peter, thank you for the super. Fairy Koi Man is back. Mr. Zatsu and Spooky Streams at BGM. Welcome home. And also, yeah, those two films are amazing. Yeah, they're pretty great. They're pretty good. Just keep calling it the Shrek Cat movie for your own sanity. Every flight for a while, always watched Venom and Ocean's 11. Ooh. Oh man. Tapping on the road is getting you dizzy. Oh no! Please get some rest, close your eyes, and relax a bit. How long was the flight? Going to Indonesia, I think it's like an 8-hour flight from Japan, 8.5 hours. But coming from Indonesia and going to Japan is a little bit shorter because the planet spins underneath you, so it was only like 7 hours. Not that bad. Mickey, thank you for the super. Puus. It's so weird to say. I don't know. Thank you for the super. BDK, Okuri, thank you for the 5 months. King Kong Godzilla, welcome back to the Koi Pond. I only know of King Kong from the original movie. And I think in that movie, King Kong was just a monster for the sake of a monster. Pharaoh Carves, hello. Thank you for the 2 months. Okuri, Okuri. Raylin, thank you for the super. Take this hands out a take out cup of coffee from the moe moe koi. Thank you for the super. Only my Oshi would explain it as the planet spins underneath you versus saying time changes. Oh, that's right. We watched the Pavali movies. We didn't get to watch Dread Out. I wanted to watch Dread Out, but we ended up watching Pamali. Both the first one, which was they're adapted directly from the game, so there's a lot of stuff that's like very similar to the games, and it's like, oh, you get to see them like in live action, like play out one of the endings. It was really cool. The Pocha one was kind of spooky. There's a lot of jump scares in that one. I think the suspense, the shock factor, the scary part of Pochongs are that they appear and they look very scary, rather than the fact that they like are dangerous. Okay, so like here's let me explain, right? So the Pochong is like a corpse that has come back to life, and it's like wrapped up in that funeral shroud. So here's a problem though. They don't seem to do much. They don't seem to do much. Okay, like they appear and they jump scare you, right? But like in terms of like actually attacking you, not so much, right? So like a Dakimakura ghost, right? Like basically that you can explain it that way, right? Like the most they can probably do is give you a heart attack, but then like when it comes to actually attacking you, like they just kind of flop around. So like that's like the most difficult part to make it scary. So like a lot of it's like really scary, like spooky stuff from a distance, right? But then like when they get close to you, right, the scariest part, like when one of the main characters was running in a forest, she trips and falls, and then she can't get back up because I think she like hurt her leg or something, like very briefly, right? And she's like kind of like curled up in the little ball, like screaming because she doesn't want to get trapped, right? And then the poacher just kind of like they just kind of appear and they like slowly like close in on her, but they don't actually do anything. They just kind of like, yeah, they just kind of stare. They just kind of like stare down at her menacingly, and then she passes out from shock. Yeah. You know, plot twist is definitely plot even you could sense it. Yeah, they changed it up a little bit on the second movie. Which are guilt trip because the one who buried them did it wrong. Oh, they just kind of ominously vibe. They can spit in your face and make you see ghosts. That's true. They did that one. They did have that one attack, but that was like on a patient who was already bedridden, and she couldn't escape. So she was in a very vulnerable state. But like if you're running away, it's pretty easy to avoid the spit because it just kind of dribbles out of their mouth. I want to know what it tastes like. Like, I'm just curious, you know? Aren't you curious, Chad? Like, if you could, in a scientific setting, like, take it out of context and, like, study it, you know, like, put it under a microscope and take a look at what's inside the fluids, right? I'm just like, what would that taste like? But yeah. All right, chat. Enough of that. Okay, I have a slideshow of pictures to show because these are pictures that I took a lot of pictures. I took a lot of pictures. They scare you and lead you to somewhere like a place like a hole or something. Yeah, there was this one character who was on a phone. He was trying to get like phone reception, but he was by a well, and that was the only place he could get phone reception. So he like climbed up on the well, and the potion just grabs him and then like pulls him down into the water. And yeah, it's kind of spooky. Oh, that's weird. I have like a strange bump on my hand. I don't know where it came from. That's an interesting bump. Okay, we'll figure this one out later. Sorry, I was like rubbing my hands and I felt something weird. All right, chat. Okay. Look, so this is assorted vegetables. I saw chat say pecho, but oh my goodness, there's been a lot of food. There's been a lot of food. Too many bruises. I bruise kind of easily. Like it doesn't hurt. I have like so on my arm, on my forearm, I have a bite mark from Kobo Senpai's dog, and the bite mark itself is about like half an inch in diameter. The bruise, however, is more like 3 inches in diameter. Gemg, hello. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat? Thank you. Yeah, I have a bite mark. So the bite mark itself is very tiny. It's like half an inch, right? But like the bruise around it is about 3 inches. It's like a big, like brownish, bluish, like bruise on my forearm. It doesn't hurt. You're fragile. Yeah. I mean, like I'm not in pain or anything. Like it doesn't hurt me. Like my skin just bruises pretty easily. That's about it. But yeah, it looks pretty bad and painful, but it's not. I don't know how to explain it. It looks bad. It looks worse than it is. But yeah. Okay, so chat. I know I've shared a couple of these pictures already on Twitter, and a few of them we've shown them on Hakka's Zatsu when we arrived in Indonesia. But I want to go over them because we want to take over the whole trip. Are the types that keep poking your bruises? No, you're supposed to like rub them out. Because, so for those of you who don't know, a bruise is what happens when you have like internal bleeding. Like some of the blood just kind of leaks out and then just is underneath your skin. And basically what you really want to do is just kind of like rub it away because it helps your body reabsorb the blood that has leaked out into the skin. So like if you just keep the circulation in there up, it's pretty good. But that's where the blood is. You have internal bleeding. Good news. That's where it's supposed to be. But yeah, keep the blood circulation up in that area, and it'll go away. That's all. Yeah. Okay, chat. Oh my god. Wait, I have no idea what order these pictures are in. Okay, the pictures are in a completely randomized. Why are they randomized? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Did it? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think the pictures are completely randomized. A little bit. Okay, here. I'll add them in. I'll add them in manually. There we go. Sort by time? No, I can't sort by time because I have to take these pictures out and then edit them in post to like blur out some stuff and hide things away. So it's not all in chronological order. Yeah. Okay, let me get some of these. Put those on there. And then that. And then these. Okay, no. Oh, I think it's just those. Everything else seems to be in. Okay. Oh, it was just that. All right, cool. Here. All right. So, chat. Yeah. Wait, give me a moment, chat. All right. So, the reason why it's blue, the sky wasn't this blue. It's because the windows have this filter on it that you can hit like a button, and then it darkens the window, kind of like a welding mask. But it's not. I wanted to point out because the clouds are really pretty. They're really pretty. I love these clouds. I don't know why. I've never seen clouds this nice before. They legit look like anime clouds, and I love them. I don't know why. Like, the skies above Indonesia have these really pretty, amazing clouds. They got so much detail, right? Really fluffy, really fluffy. And they're like, look at that, chat. Look at that. Like, oh my god, how much more picturesque can you get in terms of like clouds? That's so cool. That is so cool. Like, I was just staring at the window the whole time. I was like, whoa. But yeah, because the hot weather, I kind of want that. If that's the weather that I have to suffer through in order to see the clouds, in order to see these kind of clouds, I would 100%. They're so pretty. Look at them. I want to learn how to draw clouds like this. I want to draw clouds like this. It looks really pretty. All right, so I took a lot of photos of clouds. I took way too many pictures of clouds because I was doing nothing. Okay, chat, like there is a reason why mega corporations that have people work inside offices invest so much into good chairs, because sitting down is painful. You might be wondering, like, oh, like, how is sitting down for 8 hours that difficult, right? But no, your butt gets really sore. I don't like it. I want to move around and walk around a bit. But no, like, when you're sitting down in the airplane, like, you just gotta keep shuffling around every now and then because you gotta keep the blood flowing. It's just so pretty. It's been so cloudy over here, Peter. Thank you for the super. Yes, cloudy, but at the same time, if you can see the clouds from above, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. From the bottom, from underneath the clouds, it looks kind of sad, but above the clouds, it's really pretty. Yeah. Lots of stretchies. Exactly. But oh my god, look at that. Look at the texture. Look at how fluffy they are. I want to go sleep on them. Apparently, according to skydivers who have gone through clouds, apparently going through a cloud is very painful because the way clouds work is that they are massive, like, masses of suspended water droplets. So, you know how physics works, right? Like, you running into a wall is the same thing as the wall slamming into you, right? Because you got that forces going on, right? So, when you dive through clouds, right, it's as if you're getting pelted in the face by really fast moving rain. So it's like hitting a lake. No, it's like hitting rain, like a wall of raindrops that are like floating there. You like slam face first into it. So it's like a whole bunch of tiny little needles like slapping you in the face. So apparently going through a cloud is not good. So I would not recommend it. Just, you know, it's one of those like look but don't touch things. It sounds painful. Yeah, just wear armor when you skydive, right? You need to have one of those like motorcycle masks that you can bring down the visor to. Oh man, but no, that one was one giant cloud, chat. That was like one giant huge cloud, like a single like big tower. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Yeah. Okay, enough cloud pictures. Going to the food. All right, chat. So, oh my god, the very first thing that hits you the very first thing that hits you in Indonesia, if you're not used to it, because we'd come from Japan, like just a couple of hours before, it was the heat. It was insane. The heat was insane because you open the door and you go outside and it just like full on, it just hits you in the face. Like the moment we left the plane, it was just like sweat. It was just sweltering, the humidity, yeah. Oh my god. But no, so here's the thing, for me, it wasn't too bad because I had lived in Singapore for a couple of years during my travels as a Ronin when I was younger. So for me, it was nostalgic. I have a picture in the later ends of this screenshot that's like, that captures my iconic nostalgia of the area. I don't know why, but it's a picture of dirt. But you'll see it later. But yeah, oh my god, it was so nice. Oh man. Let's see. The very first thing that we did was I went through every single one of my cards to try to pull out some cash. Okay, chat. Here's the thing. I'm old-fashioned. All right. Whenever I go to a country, my first instinct is to pull out some local currency because I feel more comfortable with it. I feel a lot more secure having some local currency in my wallet. And then there's Hakka, who's like just all like, ah, Shinri, you're so old school. You don't need to do that. Everyone takes cards nowadays, right? But like, nah. The cash came in clutch. Because when you go to the public restrooms, there's usually one or two guys that are sitting by a stall waiting to collect a toll in order to use the public restrooms. So they don't take card, by the way. They don't take any cards. You have to go pay with cash, which is why I was like, haha, see, Hakka, look how good your plastic is when you're in your gravest time of need, when you have to go to the restroom. Where is your card now? Where is your plastic gods? So that's why I always keep cash, because I know that, you know, in certain countries that are like super like city, like modern with like buildings and skyscrapers and all that, right? Like, sure, if they have the infrastructure for electronics all over the place, then probably cards are widely accepted, right? But when it comes to places that aren't so like wired up, like hooked up in terms of like electricity all over the place with like good internet, you kind of do need to carry some cash. And this applies to like every single country. It's not just like well, I would say countries. I would say just like in general regions, you know? Like even if you leave Tokyo, if you go outside of Tokyo and you go to like the outskirts where it's closer to like the rural areas, you know, the countryside, like even there, it's less likely that cards will work and more likely that cash will be better. So yeah, I'm also a cash person. Exactly. Yeah, let's go. Have you tried the fried rice? There was a lot of fried rice. I'm not sure which specific fried rice you're talking about. But there was a lot. Nasi goreng, I think. But there was a lot. There was one with like chicken sausages. There was another one with beans. Another one with like spices. I don't know. There was a whole bunch. There was a whole bunch. Yeah. Cash is handy to count on. Yeah, lots of small local shops in the rural areas won't necessarily take cash, and often have some of the best things. Cash is crucial regardless in Indonesia, wherever you go. Yeah. What was your favorite thing that you ate there? My favorite thing that I ate there? Oh man. I don't know. I really don't know. I think anything with the sambal bawang. Anything with sambal bawang, I think that one was really good. It's just anything with spices in it. Here's the thing, chat. I love spicy food. I love spicy food a lot. And I've been living in Japan for like the last 2 months without any spicy food. And I have to struggle to go find spicy foods. But the moment you land in Indonesia and you get to get any kind of, like any single food that you eat there, all comes with spices. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh man, I loved it. I didn't have one chat right now. I do have the flakes. I do have the flakes. You're missing a lot of sambal. I am. I want to go back. Most favorite sambal? Sambal bawang, I think, is the one. The big one. There's also... Wait, there was another photo that I have, but it has like the hotel's logo and everything on it, so I didn't share it. There's like way too much to blur out, so the entire thing would be blurry. So I didn't share that one. Let me see if I can find it on my cell phone. Wait, where is it? I knew you would like sambal, didn't like you enjoyed this much. I can't help it. It was really tasty. Okay, wait, let me see. Do I have the photo from the hotel? Where is it? Oh my god, so many pictures. Sambal matang? How about other kinds of sambal? Indonesia have a lot. I'm trying to remember. Sambal bajak? Sambal teri cabai hijau? Pickles? Sambal ebi? Sambal dabu dabu? Oh, sambal dabu dabu, that one was good too. Sambal dabu dabu was really good. It's the one that's like, it looks like chili, garlic, a little bit of shallots, all in like a sauce. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. I could put it on everything. I could put it on everything and eat it all, chat. Man, I wish I could get more. I want to get more. I don't know where to find them. Can we make them? Can we make them? Let's see. Do I have any more? Sambal merah? That was another one. Sambal merah was another one. Let me see. This one that's on the picture on the screen right now. Asinan sayur? Sayur? I don't know. I cannot roll my R's, unfortunately. Let's see. Regular chili oil, sambal balado, sambal ketchup, sambal merah, and cabai hijau. That's the one I already said. Manga. There was like a mango. Man, there is so good. There's so many varieties. I would go and get a plate full of fish, and then I would try like each individual morsel of fish with different types of sambal to like see which one I liked. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. All of it's really good. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, it's all a really nice amount of spice. Some are spicier than others. I think like sambal dabu dabu I think was pretty spicy compared to the other ones, and then sambal bawang, and then they all have like different flavors to it. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know how to explain it because the flavors are so wild and like crazy compared to what they have here. So sambal with rice only. Yeah. Ketchup is soy sauce, not tomato ketchup. I made the mistake before. Yeah, same. We were told, we were warned. Like, we asked for ketchup, but it's like, do you want ketchup or do you want like the sweet tomato sauce? And I was like, wait, this is different. And then we saw sambal ketchup, and it was like a thick brown. Well, not thick. It's kind of like it's a little bit viscous. It's kind of viscous. It's not like watery. So it's not like watery soy sauce. It's kind of like a little bit thicker than that. Yeah, sweet soy sauce. Yeah. Because the ketchup is closer to the ancestor of ketchup. Ooh. Did you bring your sambal to Japan? No. Hakka brought his jar. I didn't get any though. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. Speaking of Hakka, hello Hakka. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hello Hakitos. Sorry, my nose is like stuffy right now. I don't know why. I am currently drinking white coffee. Wait, let me see if I can grab the thing. I have the bag. I have the bag. I have the wrapper. I do have that one chame. This is Luwak? Kopi Luwak? Yeah, this is Kopi Luwak. White coffee. Original. Coffee spelled Koffie. It's good, chat. It's good. 3-in-1 instant. There's a lot of sugar in these. Yeah, it's Kopi Luwak. It's really good. I like it. I usually don't like coffee that's sweet or creamy. Kopi, yeah. Peter, think of a soup. Your clothes okay? You had sugar packets. I put them through a second wash. So I didn't realize this, but apparently one of my pans had sugar packets from the hotel that I had like kept away. I forgot what I was doing with them. What was I gonna do with them? I forget what I was gonna do with them. But I had sugar packets in my pants, and then I washed them, and then I opened my washing machine, and I was like, my clothes smell different. I'm not sure why. And then at the very as I was like taking out the clothes, at the very bottom there was like a plastic bag in the you know, the like the long round like cylinder, the tubes of sugar packets. Yeah, Hakka, you know those, right? You are cursed with sticky clothes. It wasn't sticky. I think the water took care of most of it, but it just smelled a little off, and I was like, interesting. And after noticing that I had the sugar packets, I was like, do I wash it again? And I just decided to clean them up. So yeah, I put them through another cycle instead. Did you rewash them? Yeah, I didn't want to risk it because I didn't know what it would end up doing to the clothes. So I was just like, I'll just wash them again. Ant Nation having a good day. Man. That's not what we meant by a sweet ass. Hope your pants are okay. Happy birthday, thank you for the super. Thank you. Oh my god. I saw Yami Neko comment on Twitter. It's not sweatpants, it's sweet pants. But yes, more photos. I have a lot of photos. I don't actually have that many photos. I have like 30 photos, I think. Let me see. We'll see how much we can get to. Wait, go back. Yes, clouds. Very pretty clouds. All right. Oh, this is one of the places that we went to, chat. Look, it's sorry about the really bright flash. The flare is like really bad because the humidity. I had to keep washing my phone or I had to keep wiping my phone because like it would keep getting like humidity on the lenses. I had to constantly wash it. But yeah, street vendors, chat. Street vendors. Oh my god, this is so much fun. So we already told the story of the time when Hakka and I went to Kota Tua, and we saw a bunch of street vendors there who were serving food in carts like these, and like the police would come out and then chase them away, and then they would disappear for like 20 minutes, and then after the police left, they would just wheel the carts right back. And it was really fun to see them. And we didn't get to see the setup, which is kind of like what I wanted to see, but like, oh my gosh, I don't know, chat. It's really nice. The night markets, you can see in the back over there behind, on the left side, you can see those tables with the red cloth and the plastic chairs. Man, it's a lot of people just like, I don't know, like, it felt so nice. It felt very cozy. It felt like down to earth. Because there were just people showing up, eating some food, and then just leaving and just like, you know, having a good time. Oh, by the way, there was a massive storm that time. Sato PP, hide and seek with the police. But there was a massive storm, so you can't see in this photo. But on top is a giant awning, and they had these really big curtains that they like brought down to like protect everyone from protect all the guests who were eating from the rain. And it was really cool because you were just there. It's hot, it's humid, it's raining, you can't hear anyone. Like, the rain is just so loud when it hits the ground that it just becomes a deafening roar and you can't hear anything. Also, it's really cool because there's a ton of lightning. So every now and then you'll be sitting there and you'll be eating, right? And then the entire sky will flash really brightly for a split second as lightning happens. And because there's so much rain cloud coverage, there's so much rain cloud coverage that you can never actually see the lightning strike or the lightning bolt. The entire canopy of clouds lights up in a single go. I don't know how to explain that. Like, if you have so like from where I am in Elysium, whenever there's a lightning strike, the clouds are pretty high up, and then you can see the lightning bolt coming down from the clouds and slamming the ground. But Not so much in Indonesia. This is like lightning that takes place up in the skies. It doesn't hit the ground, it just stays up in the clouds. So what ends up happening is that bright flash lights up the entire canopy of clouds. And it's really cool. It feels like someone just like flips on a light switch for a brief moment when the entire cloud just lights up for a single go. It's really cool. The cloud's protecting you, yeah. It's like a rave, yeah, it's like a big rave. I don't know. I wish I could get a video of it to show you what it looks like, but it's a lightning strike, so it's really hard to predict. But yeah, it's super cool. Just in the clouds. Cloud to cloud lightning. Haven't seen them in years. It's spooky. All right, we have more. Where's the slideshow? There we go. Yeah, there was a whole bunch. Lots of street vendors, lots of stalls. We didn't get to try any of this. It looked really tasty though. The one thing that Hakka and I kind of fell in love with was Tempe. And for those who don't know what Tempe is, it's like fermented moldy soybeans that have been pressed and fried together. So when you eat Tempe, you can like peel it apart and then see the individual soybeans. And then in between, there's like this light, fluffy kind of mold. It's like a fungus, but it's an edible one. And it helps like keep it all stuck together. It's really nice. Yeah, it's not very sour. It's kind of good. Fermented soybean. It's so good. It's so good, Chad. We didn't get to have any from this stall because this stall was closed by the time we got there. Whoever was running it had already closed up. But oh my god, you can go ahead and put sambal, any kind of sambal on them. Are the stalls very small or are you just tall? But both? Both, I think? It's like, I mean, I took this from like regular height, so I'm not very aesthetic when it comes to photos. I just kind of like bring them up to my head height and then I take a picture of them. So you're just told. But yeah, I guess height reveal a bit. But no, it was really nice. It was really tasty. We didn't get to try this specific tempeh, but we had other tempeh there, and we had to eat it with it. Oh my gosh! Someone taught me that you could mix samba, like the regular like chili sambas. You can get those and then mix it with the ketchup, and then mix it even better because you get like the sweet and the spicy. Oh my god, it's so good! It's so good. In the West, tempeh is usually used for meat for vegetarian. Oh, like a meat substitute. Yeah. Samba ketchup. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I don't know how to describe it. The flavor is, it's not the same as adding just sugar to spices. There's that savoriness to it with the soy sauce part. But yeah, it's really good, really good. Ketchup manis, by the way, not ketchup. Yeah, it's not ketchup in the sense of like the tomato ketchup that most people from Elysium would know. Also, look, we have more stalls. This one was selling fruit. Yeah, fresh coconut. I had fresh coconut. I think I have a picture of fresh coconut here somewhere too. Oh, and this thing. Wait, I don't. No, I don't remember. Oh no. This is why I said the tablecloth was red, because when you got to it, it was red. It just looked orange from a distance. Otak. Yeah, it was this one. It was this. It has like a little bit of like a fish paste in it that's been steamed, I think. Otak. It means brain. Is it really brain? It tasted more like fish paste to me. But yeah, so what you get is that, and then you dip it into the sauce down there in the corner. They kind of look like tamales, right? Otak. Oh my god, wait. Speaking of tamales, Hakka was having a trip. He was having a trip. Every single day when we'd be taking the taxis and just like going around, he'd be looking out the window and then he'd just be like, man, this feels so much like Xeno Jungle. Just like replace the languages. Like there's so many different types of foods, so many different types of like customs, the way that the shops are set up and everything, the way that the roads are set up, the way that traffic moves around. He was just constantly talking about like, man, this reminds me so much of Xeno Jungle. It's like, how did he describe it? He described it as it's a what if episode, except if it was Xeno Jungle, but the language was Indonesian. Yeah, Xeno Jungle, but Asian. Shadow, thank you for the super. You might notice culture shock on how motorbike riders are wearing jackets, especially during hot weather. Yeah, I am still confused. But it was so much fun. It was really cool. For me, I didn't have any similar feelings of that, but it was kind of fun just watching Hakka be like, whoa, whoa, just like looking around, like floating and spinning in circles. Need to be acclimated like a dish, like a fish. Right? You know when you introduce fish to a new area or like a new water tank, you have to put them in a little baggie, and then you put the baggie inside the fish tank to kind of let them get used to the temperature first, and then you put them out. Just like that, an alternate universe. Hey bro, eat bakso midday or drink este. Oh my god, we had este, yeah. Laurie, thank you for the super. Felt the same as Hakka going to the Philippines. Man. For me, most of my experience in like the tropics, would they be the tropics? No, not the tropics. The equator, equatorial countries comes from Singapore. So it was just mostly nostalgia for me. And it wasn't too much of like a, like, whoa, this is like a modern current day experience. Tell them about the power bank. The power bank? Oh, I'll tell at the very end, because that's right before we came to Japan. Oh, you know what? Since you mentioned it, let's just go tell the story right now. So at the very end of the trip, when we were flying back from Indonesia to Japan, we had only gotten, I feel like Hakka got maybe 1 hour of sleep, and I got like 3 hours. Because we were trying to stay up, because like we had to leave very early in the morning, and we were thinking to ourselves like, you know, maybe it'll be better just to stay up and instead of trying to go to sleep, because we had been sleeping throughout the week, and every single time we almost like consistently like overslept. So what ended up happening was we were completely delirious. It was like 5 a.m. We had gotten barely any sleep. We have like a massive headache. We have no idea what's happening, and we're just stumbling around. So when we go to get our bags checked for the airplane, the attendant was like, do you have any like batteries or power banks in there? And I just absentmindedly said no, because when I came from Japan to Indonesia on the flight, the same flight, by the way, like the same airline, same plane and everything, I brought my power bank in my checked baggage and it was okay, but going from Indonesia to Japan, it wasn't. So they had to pull me aside. They were like, excuse me, so your power bank was like, your suitcase was detained. It's funny because he saw me, took mine out. Yeah, like it didn't like register. Took him away from me while I was buying a souvenir, and I was like, no, Dad. Yeah, we had to go hike all the way across the entire airport to go to like this detention facility. They took me into the back rooms area. They like this like really nondescript door. They opened, they went inside, and like the airport's really nice and clean and refreshing looking. But then the moment you go behind this like security passageway, it looks run down, broken, and there's like rust on the walls and everything. And then they took me to this like behind the scenes area where all the baggage was getting scanned and going through. You know those like rolly tables? The tables are the rollers where like baggage slides on top of them. Like into those areas. And then they were like, sir, is this your bag? And I was like, yeah. And then they asked me to open it and they were like, oh, this, no good. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. So I took it out and then it was okay. That was all. They made it seem very like intimidating and scary, but they were just like, no good, no good. Power bank, no good. And I was like, oh, my bad. Because I had like just absentmindedly forgot it was in there. So yeah, and then I had to run back the entire length of the airport to get back there in time. I was the last person to get on the plane because, like, thankfully they were in communication with the plane to be like, all right, like, you know, this is one guy, don't leave without him. But like by the time I got back to the gate to check in or like to board, everyone was gone. The entire area was empty, and the attendants were already wrapping up. They were like cleaning up the tape and then moving like the, what are they called, like the little posts, the little what are they called again? I don't know, Chad. The metal poles that they move around that have like the little tape that comes out from the top of it that they like connect to other ones. They were like cleaning all that stuff up too. Staff be like, this smuggler's bring something right, something like that. Not allowed because in case of smoke in the cabin due to power bank failure. But the thing was, I was allowed to bring it on. It was in checked baggage the first time I went there, and that was totally fine. Like, it went through the same scanning machines and everything, but I was like, it's the same airline, it's the same airplane. I don't know what was going on. Thank God they didn't notice all the cats that we smuggled out. Right, man. They should have heard it, but I think all the cats knew. They were keeping quiet. But oh my god. Wait, chat, this thing. Otak. It was so good. You dip it into that sauce. Okay, so the specific area of Zenokuni that I am originally from, we have a habit of mixing foods and coming up with just fusion stuff. So I like the normal thing to do was to take the otak from there, right? The little tamales like thing, and then dip it into that specific sauce and nothing else. But I was like, wait, this is really good. What if I mixed it with everything else? And then I just went on like a big spree collecting just like samba from like different types of samba from just the stores that were around there, just all different kinds, and then mixing it together with the otak because there was a lot. And then, you know, look at how much there is. There's like 10. There's like 10 pieces there, all right? And it's all the same thing. It's all like small little morsels like that, right? So eating that with the peanut sauce, it was great. But like, I wanted more. I wanted more variety. So I was going around and mixing them with samba, and mixing them with ketchup, mixing them with the peanut sauce and the samba. Like, it was so good. All of it was delicious. So adventurous, many types of sambals in Indonesia. Yeah! Oh my god. I want to go back, Chad. I miss the food. I miss the spicy food. I miss being able to wake up, go outside, and just have spice. Like, fresh, spicy sauces. Man. But no. I wish I could get some more. Oh! And this one. I think Hakka mentioned this one. Hakka really liked this one. This is avocado. It's not... It's an avocado drink, but it's not. No, it's not chendol. It's avocado kocho. Avocado kocho. Yeah, kocho. It's like, it's not blended. That's the thing. It's not blended. It is mashed. So what they do is they take the avocado and then they mash it up. So when you're drinking this, there are chunks of avocado in there. They're like actual big chunks of avocado, and it's really nice. I shake in avocado, avocado chocolate, just a little bit. There's a little bit of a sweet sauce that you can see on the ice over on the left. Man, hochuk is shake, avocado shake. Ooh, yeah. Kind of looks like ice cream. There wasn't any. The creaminess all came from the avocado. It was really good. It was really good. Avocado shake, but actually mashed. Yeah. Oh, it's brown sugar. Man. Can I be honest? I don't know if Hakka said this during his stream, but when we were being shown around, so like one, you know the days that we were over at Kobo Senpai's studio to film the 2 streams that we were doing? Kobo Senpai was like, here, try this. And we were like, what is this? And then she would just tell us the name of it. Oh, she'd be like, oh, it's chendol. And we'd be like, what? Okay, we know what it's called, but what is it? Like, what's actually inside it? Kobold-senpai would be like, I don't know, but it's tasty. And it would be like that for like every single food, you know. She would yap it in. Yeah, she would tell us in Indonesia, but we would have no idea what it was, right? It's like cendol. It's like, all right, but what? Like, what actually is it? You know, like what ingredients go in here? And she's like, I don't know, but tasty. It was like, all right, cool. We'll just go with it. So, like easily half of the food that we had eaten, that we were like introduced to, just like, here, try this. It was just like, we don't know what it is. We kind of sort of know what it's called, but we still have no idea what's in it. And then we just ate it. Trust me, bro, right? So we have no idea. We're just kind of like, all right, we'll go with it. You recommended it, so we'll order it and we'll get some. But yeah, you can't describe it until you taste it. But the thing is, there are so many spices, there are so many herbs, there are so many different types of ingredients that go into Indonesian food that, like, even if you do taste it, it's hard to describe. It's really difficult to describe. And I have no idea how to, like, put it into words, because I don't really know what the ingredients are. But no, this one was alpukat kocok avocado shake. Super good. 100% recommend. 100%. This is delicious. Really nice. Also, the ice, fantastic. Especially during the humid... Well, like, it's hot constantly. It's either hot and kind of humid or hot and rainy. So it's kind of like... It applies to almost every single time. Sama-sama, thank you for the 14 months. Survived my finals. Oh, congratulations. The food pictures and drinks make me hungry. Can't wait to travel and try great meals. Oh, I wish you get a chance. I hope you get a chance. Thank you so much for you picked the membership. And congratulations on finishing. Yeah, let's go. But yes, this is delicious. 100% would recommend. It's not smooth. There are chunks of avocado in it, but it's not the savory kind. I think it's called butter avocado. Ah, oh, it's delicious. Delicious. So good. So creamy. So tasty. And then there's another picture, and you can see the otak in the background there too. Yeah. I think this is before we started eating. Alright. This one. It's tea. Tepochi. It's tea. It's just tea. I don't know how else to describe it. It's sweet tea. Este? Iced tea. Yes. It's basically that. There's not much other ways to describe it. It's este. It's iced tea. But it's like, can you recreate it with Elysium's avocado? I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend it. Butter avocado is a lot creamier. It's a lot softer. And it doesn't have as much of an avocado flavor for itself. It's kind of muted. Using like an Elysium avocado, it might give you a little overpowering of an avocado flavor. I think you'd have to go out and try to find a butter avocado. Yeah, you need a specific avocado. I wonder if there's any butter avocado in Elysium. Maybe. You might have to go to some of those like Asian import markets in order to find them. This is este though. It's iced tea. Very good. Very sweet. Very sweet. I kind of would want them to be less sweet just for my personal taste, but they were very refreshing. Very good to have. Yeah. Oh, this one. Here, let me turn it over so it's easier to see. So it's easier to see what it is. I was like, wait, it's kind of sideways. Yeah. So this one is like a fried chicken with a little bit of vegetables. Ayam, pecel ayam. Yeah. And that's the samba. I forget which one it was. That's a lot of samba. I thought it was an okay amount. I don't think that was that too much? Is that too much, chat? I mean, I don't know if that's too much or not. I think, yeah, it looks like the right amount to me. You know, for that amount of chicken, it's like 1-to-1 ratio chicken to samba, right? That's a pretty good amount. No, I thought it was good, but no, this was really really tasty. I don't have pictures of me eating this because I kind of went feral on this one. It was really good. I tried for a moment, for like a brief moment, to be like, I want to keep my hands clean so that I can like use my phone and take good pictures of it, and I couldn't. It just doesn't work with utensils. So I just dug in with my hands and I ate it. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It's amazing. No, you can't. Yeah, you really can't. You have to use your hands on this one. It's so good. Oh my god. I don't know how to describe it. It's not just regular chicken. I think it was it was yellow when I saw it. I think I have a picture of the actual stall later on. Eating with hands, the true experience. Yeah, spicy? No, not spicy enough, if anything. Best way to eat in Southeast Asia is to eat with hands. We didn't notice this, but like almost every single restaurant has a how do you describe it? Hakka, do you remember how like every single night market stall we went to would have a tiny little sanitation station where there's like a small sink with a faucet just on its own, and then you would go and like turn on the faucet to wash your hands there, so like you make sure that your hands are clean. A bowl of water? No, it was for us. We had like little sinks. Gimster, the Gimba the Supa. Now we know Wishima will retire when he calls it quits, specifically for spices. Also, Kobo described food like typical Kusokaki. Kobokan? Wastafel? Wastafel. What is that? Kobokan? Yeah, it's like, it's just its own thing. It's like a tiny sink just out of context. It's like a regular sink, and you just kind of wash your hands in there. That's all it is. Wastafel. It's the sink. Oh. A bowl of water is kobo. Kobokan is a bowl. No, we didn't see the bowl ones. There was no bowl. There was a... It was mostly just sinks. I think there was one or two that had some bowls, but they all had some kind of a faucet. A portable sink. Yeah, portable sink. So we noticed that a little bit later, but we're like, oh wait, you can just eat with your hands. You can just eat with your hands, and whenever it's dirty, you can just go over to the sink and wash it. Oh, so nice. But I guess the scary part for us was that we Hakka and I were worried about the tap water because we didn't know how clean it was. So we would wash our hands first and then be very careful to dry it completely before we went and ate, because we didn't want to wash our hands, have that, because like there weren't towels or anything to wash our hands with, right? So we would use napkins and tissues to dry our hands completely before we ate with our hands, because we didn't want to have like tap water getting in there. Never drink tap water in Indonesia. You guys too afraid? It was bad enough already, just trying to get used to the food because our gut was not adapted well enough to it. We were told by Oli senpai when we arrived to eat fruits, lots of fruits. So apparently fruits help your body adjust to like it helps your gut microbiome adjust to the food. So the first night we went there, we went to a Indomaret and bought a whole bunch of fruit, and I ate so much papaya. Oh my god, it's cheap there. Yeah, if anything, oh my god, it was so nice having fruit. It was so nice having like a lot of fruit just in bulk volume, because here in Japan you can't really have that. If I tried to buy the same amount of fruit that I ate at the hotel, I would have to probably spend close to like $20. Fresh fruit is common, man. I love the papaya. I miss the papaya. Fruit's expensive in Japan. It really is. It really is. Also, I was really sad because on the last day we were packing up, I was telling Hakka how much I'm going to miss salak. Salak is the snakeskin fruit. It's so good. I don't know why. It's not juicy at all. It's not juicy. It's like crunchy. It's kind of like you chew it and then it like the flavor comes out the more you chew, but it's not juicy, so it's not messy at all. It's very easy to eat and peel and everything. Ah, man. I'm never gonna be able to find snakeskin fruit ever again. It's like it's delicious. It is. It is. We also ate it a little bit with we also ate a little bit of it with bonchabe. I would not recommend. It's good for diarrhea. Okay, here's the thing though. Fruit and vegetables are good for diarrhea because it provides fiber. It helps you poop. All right. That's the reason why. If you have difficulty pooping, eat fiber, right? If you have difficulty, like just having like regular bowel movements, eat fiber, right? As you get older, just eat more fiber. Having more fiber in your diet is good for you, right? It doesn't have to be salads. It doesn't have to be leaves, right? It can be fruits. It can be beans. It can be, there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can get fiber, you know? Oh my God. Oh my God, I hope Hakka gets it though. As he gets older, when he hits that age of 30, or I guess what? Wait, how old is Hakka? I forgot. It's been a while. Sorry, I don't take care. I don't pay attention to. I don't pay attention to ages. Hakka, how old are you? 23, right? 22, 23? Around. Look, once you hit 30, birthdays stop meaning everything, right? Oh my God, chat. Wait. 21 season 3. Yeah. So when he gets to 21 season 9, he'll understand. When he gets to 21 season 9, he will understand the importance of having good fiber in your diet. Oh my God. We went to... Oh gosh. I can't remember. It was a fast food restaurant. That's all I remember. It was like a fast food place. But we went there and there was like a small like birthday party celebration in the restaurant there. And we were looking over it and I was like, ah, man. Remember when we had like the birthday? No, it wasn't A&W. It wasn't Awe. Hakka and I went to Awe on our own. One like we went to one that was nearby the hotel. It wasn't Awe. I forget what it was, but there was like a little place with this like this this is gonna sound sad. This is gonna sound sad, but the first thing that I noticed was like, wow, she has a lot of friends. Imagine having a lot of friends. Because it was like a big room. There was like 12, 13 kids in there, and they were like all celebrating this one kid's birthday. And like she was at the front with the little crown on and like the little party hat on and like dancing around a bit. And I was like, man, imagine having that many friends over for a birthday party, right? Because for me, my birthdays back then were like me, my family, and like two other guys, like two other friends, and that was about it, you know? So like I saw this like, wow. And they had like a whole bunch of like goodie bags and stuff. Man. But no. Sometimes people invite whole classes for birthdays. Ha. We did that one time. And then only 2 people showed up. And then never again. So yeah, imagine having that many friends, right? Getting feels from a kid's birthday party. No, it's just nostalgic. Like, I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm getting to the point where like I should really like think about my future and like if I want kids, like what do I want? Like the life that I need to set up for myself. Like, I don't know. I'm what, 30 season 2 right now? And I don't know if there's time for me like that. But who knows, Chad? You're not that old. I know, but like it gets more difficult. Like let's say like trying to raise kids when you're 40 versus when you're trying to raise kids as a 30-year-old or something like that. You know? Like it's different. It's different. I'd go for the free food. Wait, we were talking about our trip to Indonesia. Oh, there it is, chat. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in close so you can see. So you can see. Look at that, chat. Look at that. That's Tempe. Tempe right there. Tahu Tempe. Yeah, so there's tofu, fried tofu over there on the left, and then over here, right next to my head, you can see the soybeans. You can see the soybeans. Oh my gosh. It's fried. It's really crispy. On the inside, it's kind of chewy. Well, I wouldn't say chewy. It's got like a... What consistency can I explain? It's kind of like bread. It's like bready. Like fried bread. It kind of has that consistency to it. It's really good. It's really good. 100% would recommend. This goes well with anything and is a really good substitute for meat. But it's like, yeah, like a meaty texture. Like meatloaf? No, wait, meatloaf is kind of crumblier. Meatball. It's more like a meatball. It's more like a meatball flavor to it. Sorry, not flavor. Texture to it. Meatball consistency. But like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. New merch of the Tempest Tempe. Holo Tempe. coming soon to Hololive Indonesia. Holo Tempe, new generation. Oh my goodness. But no, lots of, yeah, soybeans, so lots of fiber, lots of protein, very good, very tasty. I don't have a picture of it, but if you pull it apart without eating it, you can actually pull it apart and see like the little the edible fungus growing on the inside, and it makes it nice and smooth. It makes the soybeans, like, if most people are familiar with just regular soybeans that are cooked on their own, they kind of give more of a legume, almost like a bean, kind of like there's a little bit of crunch, right? But no, I think the mold, the fermentation, make it very soft, so it's easy to chew, and it kind of gives it a more of a meatball type of texture as opposed to like a bean type of texture. It's really nice. It's really nice. So when you chew it, you don't individually taste or feel the soybeans unless you really go after it. The whole thing just kind of falls apart and melts in your mouth. It's really nice. Yeah, clusters of beans. Did you bring back Tempe? No. The only thing that we brought back were candies and packaged foods. I brought a whole bunch of coffee. I brought a whole bunch of coffee because I wanted the coffee, but we weren't allowed to bring, when we're coming back to Japan, the immigrations people were like super hardcore about importing foods, vegetables, and specifically meat. You like pork, I think there was like a big issue with pork, so they're like importing meat products is completely prohibited. So you had to declare if you had any meat products in your luggage. Digital Scratch, thank you for the super texture. That looks so good. I'm so happy for you. Happy you and Hakka got to enjoy so much good food. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super. And yes, we miss it. We miss it. Been kind of craving fried tempeh but with glazed sweet soy sauce. Ooh, I want to try them all. I want to try them all. Tempeh is broke food here, but in the West, it's a luxury. Oh no. Isn't that how it almost always goes though? Like, I remember seeing someone try to make like rice porridge. Someone was like, "Oh, I'm bringing back this ancient food from Asia. It's like rice porridge, but we're making it better." And it's like, are you really? And then they mark it up, so like a single portion of the porridge is like $10 or $12, and they're like, "Oh, but it's got like Asian mysticism. It's got like Eastern magics in there that help align your chakras when you eat it." And it's like, come on, really? Really? You know those type of people, Chad, right? There's like a lot. There's sadly way too many people who do that. Yeah, 100% a scam. 100%. Yeah, porridge and kanji. That's the thing. I think it was kanji specifically. They were trying to pull the, it's like traditional herbal medicine from the East, and you could, it's like, oh my god, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, right? I remember like a couple of years ago when I was growing up, 2000s? Around the 2010s, I think. Like 2010s earlier, right? Was it 2010s? I think it was around 2010s, right? There were people bringing around acai berries. And they were like, oh, look, it's an acai berry from Asia. These magical berries will cure all of... Oh, wait, hold up, wait. Oh. my Amazon delivery package is here. Yeah. I just hit the button that says put it in the box, so they're putting it in the box. Food? No food. I already had some food. I need to... I have to stop eating so much food. Okay, chat. So, dude, let me tell you, Hakka and I were so overfed when we... one of the days. So, we woke up, had breakfast, right? We woke up, we had breakfast at the hotel. And then we took a taxi over to Kobo Senpai's studio. So, woke up. Ah. Okay. Thank you. No, like your package has been left in the thing. Alright. So, we woke up super early. Went to the hotel buffet. Ate some food over there. Then we took a taxi over to Koba Senpai's studio. And then from the studio, we did a snack tasting stream. So we ate a whole bunch of different foods and drank a whole bunch. Like, there's a reason why I didn't pour that much food or that much drinks into our cups. And we only ate like a couple of pieces because we had so much of it. So it was, we had breakfast and then we had the food tasting stream. And then right afterwards, Kobo Senpai's mother, Mama Shella, made us some food, and then we left to go eat more food out, and then we went to the night markets to eat even more food after the night markets, and then we went over to Indomaret? No. Not Indomaret, Alphamart, that's the one. Because we've been to Indomaret before. We hadn't gone to Alphamart, so we went to Alphamart the next time. And then we went to got snacks from Alphamart. And then Hakka and I watched Pamali while eating snacks then. So it was just a whole day of just food, and food. So we were like stuffed with so much food. And the thing was like, even though, okay, so for me, if I'm full, I try not to eat because like it's really easy for me to overeat because I don't have like that internal check that's like, okay, Shinri, you're done, you're good eating food, you've been satiated, finish, right? Instead, like if I have it and I'm not paying attention, I will just continue eating because it's just really tasty. But for me, like I had already gotten to the point where I'm full, and I know I'm full, but I look at the food and it's like, I will probably never have a chance to eat delicious Indonesian food like this, at least for another year. So I should eat right now. I should eat this right now, because how many more chances will I have to come back here, you know? So just like, all right, it hurts, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it, Shinri. Just eat it. Just go for it. Because in the entire back of my mind, I was thinking to myself, like, this has been amazing, but we were only there for such a short time. We weren't even there for a whole week, you know? We were only there for a couple of days. And we had to jam-pack everything that we could, right? Gotta experience it while you're there. Exactly. It would be different if you had it, like, packaged, or, like, you order it off of some online website, and then you just eat at home. No, it's not the same, you know? You have to be there. You have to be completely drenched in rain, you have to be completely sweaty, you have to be that, the humidity and everything, like it's got to be there for the full authentic experience, you know? But man, Man, I'm already kind of missing it. Tempe is good. Yeah, Tempe is good. This one, I also don't remember the name, but I believe it was watercress. Watercress? Kangkung? Kangkung? I think that was it. Hakka, do you remember what this was? Kangkung? Oh, yes. This was good too. This was really good. Fiber, chat. Fiber. Fiber is really good. I don't know how they made it. Water spinach, watercress? Yeah. It was really delicious. Really nice, really tasty. It was hard to eat because you would grab one piece and then the watercress was all intertangled and mixed into each other. So you'd grab a small piece, lift it up, and then everything else would come along with it because it was all just stirred together and mixed back and forth. Kangkung is banned to import into Elysium? Really? Wait, I'll never be able to try this again? It's banned in the West? What? Wait, no. No, I'll never... Oh my god. It was banned? It's illegal? Is it because it's just like a super invasive plant in the West? Is that why? If I recall correctly, it is invasive. It's a hyper accumulator. Oh my god. Kangkung is banned. Man. Wait, it's only the live plant, right? So like if it grows super fast. Wait, but isn't that a good thing? Like, oh my god. Okay, if it grows super fast, I'm thinking to myself, like, what if I like smuggle in? Okay, wait. TSA, NSA, CIA, FBI, whatever. I don't know. Whichever governmental organization is listening to me right now, cover your ears, please. Right? If it grows really fast, what if I get like, you know those like big barrels, like the 55-gallon barrels? I'll get a single barrel, and as long as I don't introduce it into the ecosystem, I can just have it in the barrel, right? Growing it, right? Like, it's like mint, you know, Chad? Like mint or basil, right? Those, like, mint specifically it grows really, really fast, right? So the recommendation, every single new grower, right? Like, plant grower, if you want to grow herbs for your garden, right? Never plant mint directly into the ground, okay? Always grow mint specifically in its own container, far, far away from any actual dirt, okay? For legal reasons, this is a joke. Exactly, right? So you keep mint completely separate, you know, put it in your kitchen, right? Away from any dirt, on the tiles, on the linoleum, you know, up on the counter, away from any dirt, right? So if you do that, if you get this and you keep it away, right? In Minecraft, exactly, in Minecraft, right? If it grows that fast, then like, imagine how much you could eat. Imagine how much you could grow. And how much, like, you'd have kangkung ready to go for any kind of meal constantly, you know? Hydroponic container, exactly, not exactly. Thank you for the 14 months, okay. I know this is an invasive species, but I'm different. Oh no, the hubris, right? The the overconfidence. I want 2 eggplants, so I'm going to plant just 2 eggplant seeds. 1 season later, when each of those eggplant seeds are growing like 29 pieces per branch and they have 50 branches, and the entire like entire backyard is swarmed with eggplants, or like, I can control mint. I know it's just a plant, right? Mint cannot defeat me. And then like a year later, their entire backyard is nothing but mint. FBI, open up, no. You put the Super Bowl. Robert Ducky. Thank you for the 6 months. Elysium Kangkung dealer. This was really good though. This was really good. I liked it. It was really tasty. Man. Okwini, thank you for the 6 months. What food did you like the most when you traveled to Indonesia? The most. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. I kind of like the lamb. The lamb was really nice. Did you try Lemme? I think so. Did we try Lemme? I think we did. The fish. Peter, they give us a soup. Already got pulled over by airport security. Though I did. This is true. They'll get there to catch me. With Indonesian food banned in the West, now that we know that there's a guarantee that Shinri will retire there, CIA could please don't find out he's our connection. Give her the soup. Thank you. Oh, it's catfish specifically. Yes, I did have that. I did have some. I think I have a picture later on. Hang on, let me see. Oh, wait, chat. There it is. So that's the Tempe before they fry it. Look at it. Look at that. Big ham. Okay, thank you for the membership. Welcome back. Ingrid, thank you for the super. Glad yourself. Yeah, we made it back yesterday. Yeah. Tempe. Daddy, thank you for the 14 months. Please don't commit crimes. Okay. Rice Krispies. They kind of do look like Rice Krispies. They kind of do, yeah. So there's the tempeh. You can kind of see, like right there, you see that white between the soybeans? That's the edible fungus. It's the edible mold. And then they fry it. And then the chicken, you can see why I call it like yellow chicken. Like they've already seasoned and marinated it. Marinated in turmeric and among other things. Oh, that explains the color. Yeah, same seasoning for both the chicken and the tempeh. But oh my gosh, I want to eat more. I want to eat more, chat. I want to go back. I miss it already. I miss it already, man. Bean Krispies. Wait, you're right. It's like soybean Krispies, not Rice Krispies. It's made of soybeans. It's like soybean Krispies. Yeah. Heat up on. Okay, thank you for the 13 months. Been hanging out with Hakka too much. You're plotting like him. Maybe this old dog can't learn new tricks. And all the tricks are crime. It's nothing but crime. But no, chat, this is really good. Wait, so this is something that I've seen, like I've gotten like a lot more comfortable, familiar with. Just like moldy food. Like up until this point, the only real experience I had with moldy food was specifically moldy cheeses, you know, like blue cheese. How blue cheese has like a little bit of mold growing on the inside and that adds flavor to it, right? But like now that I'm eating tempeh, I also saw, what is it, in like Chinese cuisine, I'm not sure which specific cuisine, they have moldy tofu, I think. So what they do is they have the tofu and then they like cover it up with like a damp cloth to help the mold grow on it. Yeah, the fuzzy tofu. Yeah. And so they have those and then they like cut it up into pieces and then they sprinkle some alcohol on it. I forget what specific type of alcohol. I've only seen this through TikToks and shorts, chat. Stinky tofu, is that it? Raccoon, hello. Going to think about the 8 months. My family usually makes stir-fried water spinach mix with diced fried tempeh. Oh, wait, that sounds really good. Wait, that sounds really good. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds really tasty. I want to try that. Also, but yeah, so it's like just seeing the different cuisines and how they utilize edible fungus and edible molds into their foods is really cool. And also, it's really tasty. It's really tasty. I know for some folks over in Elysium that they'll see this and be like, oh, wait, that's mold? You know, they'll think, they'll gotta get grossed out by it. But like 100%, I would recommend it. It adds such a nice subtle flavor to it. It's not just soybean flavor. It's like a savory, almost nutty kind of soybean flavor. It enhances it. And the texture is so nice. It's so good. Trust, Maspro. Trust. Exactly. Trust. It's good. It's so good. If we can eat cheese, we can eat fermented soybeans. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget samba. Make some more level. Right. try it with everything. Try it with everything. Just every single type of sambal you can try, because there's such a big variety that goes with almost every foods that I am almost 100% certain. So I'd say like 99% certain that you will find a type of sambal for you. One variation of sambal that you like, I am certain that you'll find one. You can buy unripe tempe, let it ripe, usually takes 2 to 3 days. Oh, I want to try. I want to try. There's a lot of sambal. Sambal goes well with everything. Yeah, there's so much different types of food. If you go to Bandung, you might be able to find sambal with strawberries. Oh, wait, Hakka, you hear that? Hakka, you hear that? There's sambal with strawberries. Let's go next time in Bandung. Oh my god, man! I wish we had gone to Bandung. Did you try rujak? I think so. I think we had one. Yanluo, think of the soup. You can find kangkung in Chinese grocery stores, but they are grown in greenhouses to prevent the rust spreading. Oh, like really protected and secured. Very easy. Gonna go to sleep, Peter. Think of a soup. Have have a wonderful night. Get lots of rest and lots of sleep. Bandung. We wanted to go to Bandung. Okay, so a little since we're no longer in Indonesia, it's a little bit safer to talk about this now. We landed in Jakarta and basically spent the entire time there. we arrived in Jakarta and we were trying to find things to do locally, and we reached out to Ollie and Kobo senpai. We're like, hey, we're gonna be in Indonesia for a while, like we're gonna be in Jakarta, like what's there to do around there? And then their answer was just like nothing. There's nothing to do there. Like why did you go to Jakarta? Why didn't you go to Bandung? Why didn't you go to Yogyakarta, right? Why didn't you go to Bali, right? We're just like, why did you go to Jakarta? There's nothing to do there. It's just big. It takes a lot of time to drive. The traffic is terrible. And we were like, we didn't know. We didn't coordinate this well enough. Jakarta's a bad place to do vacation, but a good place to do business. Oh man. There's nothing to do here. It was so sad. Man. Jakarta's overrated. Jakarta's there for the traffic. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. If we want to experience the traffic, oh man. Welcome to Jakarta. We have traffic, and more traffic. The awe was fire. Oh, come on. You can't. We went to Jakarta, experienced traffic, and experienced a global franchise. Awe. It's just malls in big city. Right? Yes, chat, we flew all the way to Indonesia to visit A&W. And then we went back. That's the food menu. The food menu was pretty much identical to the other A&Ws that you see everywhere else. It's oh man. The squat toilets. Yeah, we saw a few of those. I did not use them personally. But Hakka had to suffer through that a couple of times. Oh man. Did you go to the malls though? We went to one of the malls. Because Kobo senpai had recommended this one night market, but unfortunately, by the time, like, I think it was like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. when the night markets start to open, like just around that time, it started to rain. Like a ton of rain. It was one of those like heavy rains that you just cannot hear anything. Yeah, so for Hakka, when he used the squat toilets, he would hover. I don't know why, but I was like, no, Hakka, you gotta squat. You gotta go full squat, deep squat all the way down, right? That way you don't use your muscles, you don't use your hamstrings. You just kind of like sit there. Yeah, but it was pouring. It was insane. So we had to cancel going to the night market just because of how much rain there was. And instead we visited one of the local malls, and oh my gosh. It's really cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. So I mean, Hakka, do you remember the mall? Because I'm gonna be honest, the mall was like a mall. It's basically like any other mall out there. The only difference was that in the center of the mall, Grand Indonesia, was that the mall? Was that the one? Yeah, I think that was it. But it's just a mall. Like, there are shops, there's food, you walk around, and that's about yes, the mall is made of mall. Yeah, that's so the only difference that I think was in one area where like all the hallways connected, there was like this big open area. The only difference there was, instead of having a big open wide space, that place was packed with like, it's like a market. I don't know, there was just a whole bunch of like big bins, lots of like shoes, lots of bags. There's a whole bunch of like this whole section for like shirts and everything. Like, you just walk through those to like buy stuff, and like that was just like like a big exhibit in the middle. But then like other than that, it was just like any other mall. Oh, like a bazaar. Yeah, like that's a good way to describe it. A bazaar. Yeah. Sometimes you might be lucky to see a sultan at the mall. Ooh, we did not see those though. We did not see one. Man, have you tried KFC there? No, we didn't try KFC. We couldn't buy a funky shirt. I wanted to buy one of those. I wanted to buy one of the shirts with the really cool floral patterns on them. But we were encouraged, very heavily encouraged, not to purchase them from the hotel because they were overpriced as heck. But batik, I think it is a batik. Yeah, I wanted to get a batik and sarong, sarong or sarung. I wanted to get one. I even looked up how to wear one because I was really curious about it. It's like a tube. You step into the tube, you pull the tube up, and then you grab the excess fabric, pull it against your waist, and then you flip the top downwards to like hold it in place. I wanted to wear one, but I couldn't find some. Buy on local shops much cheaper. There weren't any. There weren't any in Jakarta. It was just all cities and roads. It was just construction constantly. Like, we couldn't find any. I mean, this explains why Kobo and Ollie. My brain's like mixing the two names. This is why like Kobo and Ollie Senpai were like, why did you go to Jakarta? There's nothing to do in Jakarta. Kali and Obo. Yeah. Sorry, my brain. Hey Battle. Hello. Konnichiwa. How's it going, Battle? How was your weekend review? Hope it was a good stream. Hakka and I just talking about our experience in Indonesia. Oh, wait. Battle, would you try this? Battle, would you try this? Look at it. It kind of looks like Rice Krispies, doesn't it? It's like soybeans, but it's fermented and it's pressed down together, and it's yellow because of turmeric. Yeah, your brain went fast. It's when your brain moves too fast and you mix words together, right? You need to go to Yogya and Bandung someday. I wanted to go to Bandung. I would try it. Let's go. We'll grab you. We'll drag you out there next time. Reverie, give it a gritted membership. Thank you. Thought it was Rice Krispies, so it was the flavor. It's so good. It's like, it's savory. It's savory. It's nice. It's like a meat substitute. It's pretty good. Turmeric and not ginger. It's, oh, we do need to grab it next time. Next time you need to go to Bandung, Jogja, and Bogor. I saw lots of things with Bogor. There's like there was a whole bunch of stands that were selling bakso Bogor, and like soto Bogor, yeah. Heavily salted fish, thank you for the gifted membership. Terry, thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships? Thank you. Soto Bogor. Yeah. I thought it was a flavor at first, but no, I later found out it was an actual location and it's like soto, but made in the style that you would find in Bogor. I want to get some. I want to try. We were talking to because I had gone through the Twitter thread about like if I were to visit Indonesia, what should I check out, right? Everyone was telling me like, oh, you should go to Bandung, Bandung, right? And I wanted to go. Crow Judgment, thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you. So we asked Kobo Senpai like, how far is it from Jakarta to Bandung? And she was like, it's 3 hours, and you need to go through a mountain. You can't. It's not an easy drive. It's not like a straight shot. You got to go through mountains. And we were like, mountain paths with the rain, with the storms, probably not. And Charles, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Yeah, it was really far, and we didn't want to do that. We wanted to go, but no. Yeah, it was a little bit risky. All is mountain. Yeah, we learned late about the train, but we didn't have all the accommodations, the arrangements to get the train. Now we have a train that takes 45 minutes. We'll have to keep that in mind. Next time. Or like we just land and go straight to Bandung. That way we don't stay in Jakarta because there's nothing to do there. We have a bullet train called Whoosh. Is it really just called Whoosh? Oh, go to Surabaya. If you remember the bridge of the space for Unbound endings there. Oh, is it? Oh my god, I wanted to go to that. I want to go check that out. Next time we go to Indonesia, be sure to drag Battle while it's in the middle of the stream. It'll make for good content, just press me pro. The gift of the super gipster. That'd be really fun. Battle, I wanna drag you out there. I'm not sure like how you would handle the heat, but the country is somewhat serious. It's literally named Whoosh. That's I love that. That's so cute. Whoosh. I mean, it gets the message across, right? It tells you exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna be whoosh, right? Surabaya will cook you alive. Oh, it's very far from Jakarta, man. We need to find like a different place to land. That way we can explore a bit more. Man, I want to go back. Oh, this thing. Chuchur. Chucur. Chuchur. Hello, Ruse. Thank you for the raid. Konnichiwa. Hello, Rusaders. Yeah, this is Chuchur. I watched them make it. I wanted to have a video, but I couldn't get the video to work, unfortunately. But look, so they toss it into that oil and then they fry it up, and then it looks like that. It's, how do I describe it? It's like a sweet. It's like a sweet. How do you describe it? It's like a pancake, but it's fried. It's crispy. But it's like chewy. There's like a lot of it, like, yeah, it's like a sweet fried pancake, but it's chewy. Terry, thank you for the 5 gifted. Yeah, thank you. We'll get some hearts in chat for the gifted. It's like a fried pancake, but it's not like bready like a pancake. Instead, it's chewy. It's chewier. Yeah. Heavily salted fish. Thank you for VIPing the membership. Sheepa, thank you for the 13 months. Brown sugar pancake. Yeah, there we go. Brown sugar pancake. Very oily and pancake-like. Yes. Oh my gosh. I would eat so many of these. This is like one of those foods you eat. Okay, here's the thing. Do you see how shiny it is, chat? Do you see how shiny it is? Right? There's a lot of oil in there. There's a lot. But it's so good. But it's so good. Like, you eat it, and then you can taste like the oil just like pouring down into your mouth, around your tongue, and just coating your mouth with it. Oh my god. Beautiful greasy food. Yeah. It's like, it's sweet because of the brown sugar. It's like chewy because of the pancake mix. It's got like, it's so good. It's so good. I would eat this as like a guilty pleasure food. I know it would be so bad for me, but at the same time, it's so good. It's so good. I usually dab them with my tissue to wipe the grease a bit. Oh, we should have done that, but no, we full on committed, just went. But at the same time, I could eat maybe 5 or more. Same. I ate one. It's like, I could eat so much of these. If I had like a whole bowl, I would finish it all on my own. Everything bad tastes so good, right? Right. If it's bad for your health, why does it taste so good? The cholesterol hits hard. The shape looks like ape. It's a green cake. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I had that picture on me. Maybe we'll get that in there too. Yeah. Oh my god, but it was so good. Too much oil? No, never enough oil. Oh, awe. Here we go. Hakka, you still here? Look, it's the awe. So that's the bag. Chat, do you see the bag with all of all the snacks? It was like a huge bag just of all the snacks. But rasa sarsaparilla. But no, this, oh my god, this was so good. This was so good. I love sarsaparilla. I love root beer. There's something about it that just tastes so good. Man. Okay, so there's this place, there's this old town in the area of Elysium that I live in, and they make authentic sarsaparilla back there. And it's not root beer that's made with the extract, or like the synthetic extract. It's the actual root of the sarsaparilla plant that they use. And oh my god, Chichiya, hello, thank you for reaping the membership. So there's a city, not even a city, it's like a small town, like an old school town where they make authentic sarsaparilla the old school way. And oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. And I gotta say, the awe here, man, it's not exactly the same as the authentic one, but the flavor is so much better. It's so much better. So here, like in Elysium, because we're like, awe, rips off his shirt, going full Hulk mode. Salon pass. Hakka kept saying that. He kept saying it tastes like salon pass, but I don't know about that. It was a cough medicine for me, not salon pasta. But no, for me, like, I loved it, okay? Because in my area of Elysium, there's like, I don't know, can I see the brand? There's like a Mr. Pepper. It's kind of like, it's trying to be root beer, but it's not quite. So like, you eat it, right? You drink it, you don't eat it. You drink it, and it's kind of like, just it's kind of there, but it's not really there, right? But this thing, it's this thing, right? No, he lost his license. That's why you call him Mr. Pepper. But I tried this. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It's like when you drink Coke in Mexico and they still use the proper cane sugar instead of like the high fructose corn syrup that you get in Elysium. It's like that. The way they serve it, the way they make it for the local region, oh my god, it's so much better. It's so good. It's amazing. I love it. Hakka was going nuts for it. He was drinking this like constantly. Oh man. Because we bought like, Hakka, do you remember how many cans of this we bought? It's like 6, 8. I don't know, a lot of cans of Awe. Oh man, it was so good. All right, hang on. I have to add more pictures. Add pictures. Okay, after the Awe, where is it? Babylon goggles. Give it the super. Apparently, sarsaparilla is toxic and banned in some places. Oh no. Wait, that's terrible. I hope everyone else is able to get at least try some. I hope it's not. Wait. Oh no. Oops. I give with the soup. I didn't realize it was banned in some places. That's a little bit intense. Okay, wait. I think I had to. Oh no! It reset. It reset the whole thing. Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of all of this and then add in the new images. All right. So the one after Awe. After Awe. Okay. Yeah. Found it. Yeah. The real root, not the fake one. Ah, the real root. I wonder. What if... Wait. What if we smuggle it in... What if we smuggle in some sarsaparilla root? And then we grow. We grow it there too. I want some. I want some. Okay, chat. This is... So that thing... Okay, real quick. That thing down there, the hand, right? That is not a button. I thought it was a button, but it's not a button. I think it's like a sensor that senses whether you're standing in front of it. Because I tried pressing it and nothing happened to it, but it's not a button. This thing plays a jingle. It makes music. I forget what the thing is, but it makes music when you stand around. Its emotions. Oh, you hover near it. Oh, okay. But yeah, you go up to it and then you just kind of like chill, and it plays music when you're waiting. But yeah, that's all it is. Yes, we have music. I know, it plays a little jingle. I forget what the jingle is because I only heard it a couple times. It's a sensor, but it doesn't really work in some places. Marionette, hello. Thank you for the 4 months. Glad you enjoyed and have fun. Your trip to Indonesia, you sound really happy. It was a ton of fun. It was really nice. It was really nice. Thank you so much for yipping the membership. It's useless in Indonesia. No. I only know sarsaparilla from Fallout New Vegas. Man, everyone's been playing Fallout again. I think it's because of that new TV shows that are coming out, right? Is it the one with the Kitcher song? Maybe? I don't remember what it was. Kinchu? Maybe. Crow Judgment, think of the super. Sarsaparilla was made in the US with sassafras, which causes cancer, but actual sarsaparilla doesn't contain any and is safe. So what you're saying we can drink more of it. Ooh. I wanna drink more. I wanna drink more, man. Sometimes fighting over people, they won't stop. We just cross the road. If we die, we die. No. Oh my god, no, that's so scary though. Because, okay, here's one thing. One thing that I noticed is that the lines on the road are general suggestions. They're not really enforced. I don't think even the police follow the lines. They just kind of like, all right, well, the suggestion is this road is wide enough for about 3 cars side by side. And that's it. That's really it. It doesn't mean you have to stay in your lanes. It just means this road is able to take up to 3 cars. And then the motorcyclists are like, psh, we're not cars. So they just kind of weave and bob through the cars all over the place. A lot of rules are meant to be broken. Right? It's just painting on asphalt. It means nothing else. It's wild. It is wild. What was it? It's not like Uber. In Indonesia, I think the service is called Grab, where you can like get a car to like drive you around, but it's one of those rideshare things, right? Those Gojek? Yes, Gojek and Grab. Man, those drivers are built different. They're seriously built different. I've seen it feels like a war. It feels like they're like constantly fighting over and over again. You know, I've never seen a driver honk their horn like constantly, just trying to get people to move. And the thing is, like, there'll be 7 cars lined up with like motorcycles weaving in and out. Like everyone knows we can't move, right? It's just straight up, nobody can move, right? And even then, like, you'll be at a complete park, and even then they'll be slamming their horns at each other constantly. And it's like, we can't move. There's nowhere to go. Like, you can literally look ahead of us and see all the cars stopped. We're all locked into place, right? But no, they're just constantly honking. A lot of them started riding motorcycles as early as 12 years old. Oh my god. It's just Jakarta drivers. Even people from other cities in IT aren't as crazy as them. Yeah, they're really built different. They're really built different. We had one Grab driver. We were going back to the hotel when it was late. It's like at the very at 1 a.m. ish, like 12, like midnight to 1 a.m. around that time. Hello, Mas bro. It's our daily life. Scott, thank you for the super. Please do stay safe though. Oh my gosh. At like midnight to like 1 a.m. around then was when we were taking the Grab back, and at that time there isn't much car traffic, right? It's mostly just like trucks that are traveling around there at that time. But our Grab driver is like, nah, even the trucks are suggestions. And he was weaving his way in between the trucks. Like, you know how like trucks are like taking up space? They take a massive space, right? Like in the middle, it's like, nah, that's just about the same width as my car. So we're just gonna go. And then they went. And it was wild. We like Hakka and I was sitting there, we looked at each other, we're like, this is how we die. Sandwich me, like it straight up felt like one of those Final Destination moments where the two trucks are on either side and you get crushed between those, right? Nah, driver just did not care. Just zoom in the middle, in between, just like weaving back and forth. You know? Authentic Indonesian experience, man. It's insane. It's insane. Because we were joking, we're like, man, like wouldn't it be nice if we moved here? To like live in Indonesia because the food was so good. Because we're like, oh man, delicious food all the time. Like, oh my god, so good. All the fruits that we can eat, cheap, affordable fruits, let's go. And then we're like, driving around would be very dangerous. Let's not. We're not built to handle that kind of traffic. Indonesian drivers are built different. Specifically Jakarta drivers, they are built different. You need to experience inter-province bus trip to appreciate your life. Remember me in the city, me and my Rom rode a small car. We almost got ran over by a huge fast bus driver. It's so scary. Oh my god. That's intense. That's intense. It's mostly Jakarta. I don't allow my partner to drive in Jakarta. Yeah, if I had to drive, I wouldn't be able to tell. Because I would see like a space, right? In my head, when I see a space between two cars, right? My thought is, oh, that's like a safe amount of space. So if the car in front had to emergency brake and they had to stop the car, that gives me enough space for the car behind to also hit their brakes, you know, the reaction time, right? Because if the car in front of you brakes, it still takes you a little bit to like register, like, oh, they're braking, I should brake too, right? And then you have like the inertia of the car slowing down and everything, right? I see that space and I'm like, ah, that's safety space, right? Jakarta drivers see that and think, ah, space for me to fill up. And they'll just swoop right in there. And it's like, oh my god, sir, please, what are you doing? And like, yeah, the safe space is like, if you have about a foot, like legitimately a foot, you know? Like a third of a meter, right? That's enough. That's enough space. You don't need more than that, right? Any more than that, any more than a foot between the cars is wasted space. It's insane. Why do you think there's so many ghosts? No. Like, I can't keep track of that. You know? Like, at worst, I have to deal with LA traffic. But even in LA traffic, it's like they kind of respect the lines a little bit, right? Like, sure, you have people swerving, but at least they're swerving from lane to lane, right? Like, it's understandable, right? Like, yes, you swerve, but at least you respect the lines. Here, no, they just swerve. Gipster, thank you for the super. On the traffic situation, I say both you and Hakka learn to pray in Italian, even though neither of you speak it, right? Just oh my god, it's wild. Do you see people driving on the sidewalk? No, but we saw people walking on the streets. Like, They'll straight up jaywalk in the middle of the streets. It's insane. It's insane. The line is just decoration, right? It's just there to make the roads look pretty. Oh my god. Okay, so these pictures, chat. This is when Hakka and I got lost. We were like, you know what? Let's take it easy today. We're gonna walk around the area. We're not gonna take a car. We're not gonna drive around. We're not gonna take a grab anyplace else. We're just gonna walk around the hotel. And then we promptly got lost. So this is us when we got lost. And this is us just kind of wandering around the alleyways. Oh man. And just kind of like looking at various things. I don't know, like this is nice though. The Lost Ark. I don't know, it's really nice. It's like, it's cozy. It's nice and comfortable. It's hot. It's really, I forgot my sunblock, but thankfully there was a lot of shade, lots of trees. Oh my god, that's one thing. The fact that there's just trees, like, all over the place. I don't know, it's really nice. I can feel the heat from here, right? Imagine if that's one of the coolest house you took a picture of. If you don't tell me, then I will never know. Shh. Seeing the green is relaxing. It really is. Coming from a place where like it's mostly just concrete. And then look, chat. He's a burb. He's burb. Oh, he's so cute. Look at it. We came across a lot of I'm gonna guess they were family homes, but they would have little birds, little animals like these. Yeah, he's so cute. There was another one, but that one was angrier. I didn't want to take a picture of it. But yeah, it's a lovebird. Do these birds have any symbolism? Do they mean anything when you have them? Mango colored bird. Right, it does kind of look like a mango. It's so small. This bird was tiny, about like the size of... Like I could fit 3 in my hand. They were very tiny, very small birds. A cute bird. They keep songbirds as a hobby. Aww. Literally a jailbird. No. Oh, just like a pet bird. Ah, I see. Oh, this one. I tweeted this picture out. It was really hot, and I went to one of the corner stalls. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. If you imagine, okay, how would I explain these shops to people who have never been to Indonesia before? Like, take a 7-Eleven, squeeze it down into a single corner building, and then a bodega. Yeah, a bodega. It's like a bodega. A bodega would be the perfect way to describe it. Yeah, it's like a bodega. Did you go to a warung? Yeah, it was one of those mom and pop shops. Yeah. This one wasn't like a little big jar. You had to like open up the jar and like grab one. But yeah. Warung is Indonesian bodega. Okay, bodega would be the perfect way to describe it. Yeah, it's like a bodega. It's really nice. It's really fun. It's a bodega. What is it? Oh gosh. How would you describe it if you don't know what a bodega is either? It's like a very small shop, like a corner store. Yeah, very corner store, like a very small corner store, small family-owned shop. Yeah. It was really nice. We didn't like. There was no the way that we communicated. The way that we communicated it was I would walk up and I would point to that, and then in Indonesia you're not supposed to use your index finger to point because it's rude. So what you do is you close your fist and then you stick your thumb out, not like a thumbs up, but like on top of the on top of the fist, right? And then you use your thumb to point towards a thing. So you don't poke out with your index finger. So like that's what we were doing. So we would point with the thumb at the thing that we wanted, and the way that we would communicate was the clerk, the cashier, the owner, she would pull out cash with the same denomination. For this one, I think it was 2,000 rupiah. Only in Java area. Ah, I see. she would pull out the cash, and then she would also, you know, show me like it's 2,000 rupiah, and I was like, all right, cool. So I would look in my own wallet and pull out the 2,000 rupiah myself. So like that's how we would communicate. Like no words were exchanged. It was just I'd point to like I want this, and then she holds up cash this much, and I was like, okay, that much, and then I pay. So it was really nice. It was pretty easy. Very cheap, very cute. Yeah. You can point, it's okay, but it's more polite to use thumb. Ah, I see, I see. Man, miss that neighborhood. It's really... I don't know. I could see, like, stories being told about growing up in these alleyways. It's kind of nice. Mas Shinri, mas Shinri. I think pointing with index finger for foreigners is not particularly rude, but pointing with the thumb is just polite. I see, I see. Bro is ready for gudeg? What is that? Really does look like a casino jungle area. Hakka was constant. It was like every single time we would turn a corner and he'd be like, man, it's like it reminds me of home constantly. But no, you can see it's kind of blurry because like the picture was focused on the food, right? But like no, like look in the back, like that's a motorcycle. That's a whole motorcycle. Like it's not that big of a space, you know? Like it was like me and Hakka walking side by side take up the entire alleyway, you know? So we had to like go, you know, in line like one after the other, you know, to make our way through. But I don't know, it was Gudeg is from Jogja. Oh, this is a good elder. Me, thank you for the 10 months. But man, Gudeg is a jackfruit dish. Ooh, I want to try. Man, lots of motorcycle parks there. Yeah, there's so many motorcycles. All right, do we have more? Oh, yes, getting lost. Even more lost. One thing that I want to point out is that the cables, it was very common to find these. Like these power cables. This photo does not do it justice. Like when you walk by it, it is like a tangle. It is a huge tangle of power lines. It's insane. It's also very scary because a couple of them have wires just kind of dangling down too. 030, okay, thank you for the 1 year. Very low, messy power cables, very common in Indonesia. Yeah, it's kind of scary because we had to like, there was a couple of places where we had to shovel through and we had to like shimmy on our side to get through it, and we were just like, ooh, watch out for the wires, don't touch those wires. See, energy is strong in this one. The poor technician can fix that. I want to know, like, would it be worth like going back in there and cleaning up the cables, or just leave it like that? Because it seems to work. Udang is a traditional Japanese dish from Yogyakarta, made from young unripe jackfruit. Ooh, stewed for several hours with palm sugar and coconut. Oh, that sounds really sweet. Spices? Oh, wait, that sounds really good. That sounds amazing. From hanging low, it looks hazardous. It does. We kind of stayed away from it, which is why we're on the left side of the road and not on the right side of the road where all the wires are. So we decided to play it a little bit safer. Ghosts don't like power cables. Oh no, does it bother them? Oh yeah, this is where we got the fresh coconut. This is the picture that I tweeted out on Twitter. Fresh coconut. It's just coconut juice. There it is. This is the picture that I tweeted out. It's just coconut. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's something about like fresh coconut where there's a ton of juice and it's just like, ooh, it was so good. It's so good. And I know like a lot of people think that coconut doesn't have a lot of like water in there, but there's just so much. This was like a ton. This is way more than I expected. I would drink a whole bunch and then look inside and there'd be more. Oh, refreshing. Very refreshing. They eat the white meat? I did not this time. They didn't have the spoons. Or maybe it was just difficult for us to convey spoon to eat it. But no, we just had the coconut water this time. We ate, you eat the meat, right? Yeah, you do. You can eat the meat. Other times I was able to get the meat. But no, not this time. You can ask for a spoon. It was difficult. It was awkward, Chad. It was awkward. Well, no, it was mostly just the water for there. That's the good part. It is the good part. It was just really awkward for us to try to communicate. Spoon is sendok? Sendok? Okay. We have to remember that. You can actually take it home. Oh, you can? I didn't have a bag with me though. Spoon is sendok. Okay, I'm going to remember that for next time. Spoon, sendok. You also mix it with freshly squeezed orange sometimes. Ooh. Wait, that sounds really good. We could try to get some next time. Hakka, if you're still around, let's go. Let's go again next time. Yeah. And then this one, I saw I saw chat talking about this as the booby snack because it's crispy on the outside and like the inside, like the what is that? The mass? The booby cake. Yeah. Kueape? Yeah. The booby cake. It was good. It's like a pineapple, it's like a coconut thing. You unwrapped it. Yeah, the center of it. It was really good. Hakka doesn't really like the mochi type of like chewiness to it, but this one apparently he was fine with it. He really liked this one. Kueape. Oh, that literally just translates to titty cake. Booby cake. Oh. Okay, I see. Yeah, pandan coconut. It was really nice because of the shape and the way that it. I don't know why they would call them tete cake. It was really good, chat. They gave the bag came with 4. A single serving came with 4. It was really tasty. We did the same thing. We pointed at it, and then the vendor held up some cash, and they were like, we can do math. And then we matched it. It was so good. It was so good. I love this kind of flavor. It's not too sweet. It's not too overpowering. Also, I don't know why, but I really like this green color. It's so nice. I don't know, the color, the specific shade of green, this specific shade, I really like it. It's very aesthetically pleasing to me to like look at it. It's nice. It's acid color. Maybe it's like from the acid, but like for me, I see this and I'm like, it's refreshing. It looks really nice. You know, it looks really soft. The smell is so good too. It is pandan color, neon color. Yeah, it's kind of neon like. Man, what is pandan? Like, I want to eat pandan on its own. I just want to try that. Like, not as a cake, not as a drink, not as a waffle, but like just on its own. Like, what is it? What is it? You know? It's a leaf? Grass? Wait, can you just eat the grass? It's like vanilla? No, it's like vanilla. You can't actually eat the real thing. You can't eat. Oh man, I wanted to try. No, you can't. No, it's just a leaf. I guess maybe it is really like vanilla beans where you're like, ooh, like vanilla ice cream, vanilla cake is so good. So if I eat vanilla on its own, it should be good, right? And then you eat it and it's like super bitter, right? Oh man. Okay. Man, only the extract. Can you grow pandan trees? Munch the leaf? Wait, can you munch the leaf? You can boil it though? Wait, I want to try. Man, I want to try pandan tea. Oh, you can make tea with it? That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Pandan tea? Food coloring and the aroma. Wait, what I want. Shinri's plant crimes. I'm the reason why, chat. I'm the reason why the airport customs and immigration's always like, are you bringing any plants? Because this last time there was this big dude in an orange jacket carrying a giant fish that imported a whole bunch of plants, and now we have issues. Pandan tea. I want to try now. So easy to grow in SCA. Oh, man. Cocoa pandan syrup. Oh, that sounds really good. Mama and grandma always boil water with pandan leaves. They like the taste. If a tea tastes anything like the cakes, like these pandan snacks, I would get so addicted to that. You use for rice cooking too? Oh, wait. You get pandan leaves, you put the leaves into the water when you cook the rice, right? So you cook the rice with the pandan leaves and then you get like pandan flavor aroma, and then you add condensed milk to it. Wait, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. And then you could eat that with fruits. Wait, that sounds so good. Oh my god, I want to try that. Man, I want to know, like, where can I buy? When I go back to Elysium, I need to try to find some. I need to try to find some pandan leaves. Man, the Wanda's poster is Shinri smiling with Puniko, right? Coconut milk. Oh. With mango. Wait, I know like mango sticky rice is already a thing. Oh wait, that's so good. Cook the rice with coconut milk, pandan, lemongrass, and you have nasi uduk. Nasi uduk? Wait, that's just nasi uduk? Wait, I want to try that now too. Man. Did you try Jasuke? I did. I did try Jasuke. I have to say, it tastes pretty good. It's... Jasuke is pretty good. I did try it. I didn't take a picture of it, but I did try it. It was pretty good. Man. It's like cheese, corn, and condensed milk, I think? Or was it coconut milk? Condensed milk, right? But no, it's pretty good. Can you try to make it your own? I don't know what kind of cheese I need to get. I know it seems like they use a specific cheese, but I'm not sure which one. I really want to try everything at least once. I want to try. Jasuke Shinri. I want to try it with some spice. I'm gonna be honest. I want to try it with spice. I was considering, like, I do have the bonchabe flakes. Should I put some in there? Regular cheddar cheese. Okay, but then the question is, like, what kind of cheddar? Is it like fresh cheddar or is it like sharp cheddar? Because sharp cheddar is aged. You can make it like extra sharp by aging it like 6 months, 12 months. You can get like super fancy cheddar that's like 2 years aged. Like how aged? Oh, just processed cheddar. Okay, that works too. Probably craft. The processed non-aged kind. Oh, okay. Steamed corn, condensed milk, and cheddar cheese. Man, I'm pretty sure I can make that here. The cheap one. Whatever's cheapest, it's street food. That's true. That's fair. Man. Okay. I'm gonna try to find some. I think I can. It's just sweet corn, and there's plenty of processed craft cheddar cheese in Elysium. And then condensed milk is, I'm guessing, just any kind of condensed milk, right? It's a cheap snack, don't overthink it. Corn, butter, milk, cheese. I want to try making some right now. Maybe not here while I'm in Japan. It might be a little bit difficult to get them in Japan. Oh, wait, chat. So this is chendol from Awe. This is what I got. Hakka got his root beer, his sarsaparilla, but I got chendol. This is nice. It's really sweet. It's very tasty. Chendol Awe. Yeah, it's from Awe. I don't know what that stuff is. So I know it's like it's kind of like tapioca. Kind of like tapioca. Not quite the same, but it's tapioca. It's fake chendol. Why is it so white? Because the syrup is down there at the bottom and I had not mixed it then. I didn't mix it at that point. It was just kind of like the syrup is down there and then the rest of the beverage, and then they sprinkle on the stuff at the top. Preposterous chendol. That's not chendol. No. It's like, it's fast food chendol, I guess. A fake expensive chendol. It's rice flour. I would say it was pretty alright though. I would say it was okay though. It's like fast food chendol. the Awe version, yeah. Original chendol has jackfruit. Oh, is that what the thing is? We had proper chendol. It had like this small like they look like little bulbs of, okay, you know, like the pulp from an orange. It kind of had that, like individual pulp of the orange. Is that the jackfruit that was in there? Jackfruit or durian topping. Should go to Bandung for proper chendol. I wish you could have gone to go there. Jackfruit is yellow and kind of crunchy. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, we did have proper chendol in another time, but this is just the one we got at Awe. Ah, okay. So this is like the fake pretentious chendol that they serve to foreigners who show up. Not real chendol, but this is just Awe versions. All right. Oh, this one here, sweet fruit. So, oh my god, check, can you see that? Do you see that pineapple? Do you see how much sugar is on that pineapple? And then over here is papaya. So that one over there is papaya, and then this is fresh papaya. Okay, chat, I have a question. What is this thing? This stuff, this green stuff right here. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's candied pineapple. So you can see the little ring in the center where they cut out the center of the pineapple, right? Kiwi? No, it's not kiwi. It's I ate it and then I ate a bit of it. This is what it looks like on the inside. Kendodong. That's really difficult to say. Kedongdong. Is that it? What is it in English? Yeah, it's crunchy. Like, that's what they look like. I don't know what it is, but it was my favorite. I ate so much of these. That and the papaya, I would eat so much. Like, constantly. I'd be going back and grabbing a whole bunch of these, grabbing a whole bunch of papaya, and what does it taste like? It's like crunchy. It's like a plum. A plum, yeah, like a plum without a pit. Is it sour? It was a little bit sour, but these ones were soaked in sugar. These are soaked in sugar. Kedondong. Ambarella. Ambarella? I don't know what an ambarella is either. It's a type of plum. June plums. Ooh. Yeah. It's pronounced like Tedon? Like, Faram, oh my goodness. Faram, thank you. Thank you for the akasupa. Oh my goodness. We really appreciate tourists like you and Hakka who enjoy and respect local culture, since we've been having problems with foreign tourists who disrespect local culture and law. Thank you for visiting. Hope the good experience outweigh the bad ones, and hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you. Thank you for the super. And of course we would respect the culture there. We were greeted to a lot of really generous hospitality and such a warm welcome that of course we had to. But thank you for hosting us, Indonesia. It was a lot of fun. I do want to get back there at some point and revisit again to check out all the places that we weren't able to. Thank you so much for the yakasupa. I really appreciate it. Thank you. More hearts, chat, more hearts. Thank you so much. Don't go to Jakarta again. Okay. Knowing what we know now, we will most likely avoid Jakarta again. We will go to someplace like Bali where there's more stuff to do. But yes, oh man, because I didn't realize Bandung was so far away from where we would land. A great hot plum, when it's right, the skin turns brown. Ooh. A great plum. Yes, these are nice. These are really good. Not Bali, go to Jogja. Okay, we'll have to do. Highly recommend Bandung and Yogyakarta. Okay, we gotta go there. We gotta go there. Bali is very crowded. It's overrated though. Search Bromo Mountain. Ooh. Lombok is good than Bali. Man, there's so many places. Okay. Our trip was actually just like a very short kind of, we go there, eat some good food, and then come back. Maybe like 1 or 2 touristy areas, and then we come back, right? But having been there now, like the 4, 5, 6 days we were there, like the barely 1 week, was definitely not enough. We needed to spend at least a month just to be able to see everything. Indonesia's big, so you can go there next time. Yeah, we really need to go there for a lot longer. Komodo Island? Is that the same Komodo as like the Komodo dragons? Isn't that kind of scary? I don't. Maybe from a distance. I would like to see them from a distance. I don't know if I want to. Komodo Island. Oh my god. Yes, that Komodo. That's where the Komodos are. That's kind of scary. Wait, do I really want to go though? Hakka, let's go to Komodo Island. The dragons are named after the island. Oh. Komodo won't eat you. They don't eat. They bite once and then they wait for the infection to kill their victim. And then they eat the body afterwards. Jurassic Park intensifies. I mean, as long as they're on the ground, they seem chill. But they're like walking towards you, that's kind of scary. Yeah. The saliva is deadly. Yeah, it's like venom. Oh, it's venom. Remember Dragon Slayer gear when you get we're gonna deck ourselves out in like full-on monster hunting gear in order to go out there. I kind of want to pet them. They do look kind of cute. They like have a big snout and I want to poke it. But yeah, we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Oh, this is a place that we went that served. Wait, hold up. It's on the Discord because we were communicating. Hakka and I ended up getting different hotel rooms, so we had to like communicate through Discord. What was it called again? Let's see, where is it? Wait. Was it Nasi Padang? Maybe? I think it might have been. Wait, hold up, let me find it. I think it was that. Nasi Padang? Wait, no. It was it was called Rumah Makan Sederhana? What is, I think it was that. Rumah Makan Sederhana. It's like, so do you see the dishes above Worte? It is Nasi Padang. Worte? Oh, it's a brand? Oh, it's a famous chain? Oh, okay, cool. So the way they served it is, you see those plates at the top? They would serve like portions of each of these meals into these plates. And then they would wrap them in cling wrap like this. And then from there, they would serve it onto the tables. Ooh, yeah. It's a famous chain for Padang food. Ah. It's a famous chain. Not for chains, cooking. Oh, it's a cooking style. Oh, simple. It means simple or humble. Oh. They only charge you what you eat. Yeah, so they bring them out onto plates like this. And there's just a whole bunch. Like, there's a variety of little servings. And they will only charge you for the ones that you open it and eat. If you don't want to eat it, you can leave it wrapped up and keep it closed. But we were able to eat from these selections. We had to pick from there. So like bottom left over there is an eggplant. Over here it's like a fried catfish, a small one. I forget what these other ones are. There was a whole big variety. There was a big variety. I have a few. Rendang? I think one of them was rendang. I think it was one. I have a few pictures of the foods that we selected. So we open up the catfish one. This one here? Yeah. Very spicy. Look at that. Look at how much on there. Look at how much sambal is on there. Did you try rendang? I did. It was really good. It was really good. I didn't take a picture of it because I was like digging into it really fast. So this one, you can kind of see the bones over there after it was like fried, but underneath the sambal, underneath it was a whole bunch of meat, and then you could like pick out the meat like this. And honestly, like the bones, I went ahead and ate it. It's not that bad. Like it's crunchy. The bones, because it was fried, like the bones kind of fell apart as you chewed it. So it wasn't like too difficult to eat, but you could just eat that. Let's go, bone enjoyer. Yeah, you could just go ahead and eat it. Do you eat with your hands or were you using the spoon? I was using my I was using the spoon for the beginning part because I didn't want to get it onto my phone. So so I didn't want to get it onto my phone because I was trying to take pictures of it because I had the problem of not being an Instagram kid. I did not grow up on Instagram, so I don't have it built in my like muscle memory to take pictures of food before I eat it. So if given the option, I'll just go for it and eat it. And I had to mentally stop myself, be like, all right, Shinri, no, you need to take pictures of this. You have to remember these memories. So for me, I had to like intentionally stop myself from eating so that I can just go ahead and take pictures of it. Same. Yeah, right. For me, it's like, why would you take pictures of your food? Just enjoy and eat the food. It's good. But no, I wanted to share these with everybody, so I had to like force myself to slow down. Grandparents said, eat first, don't dawdle. Right, save. Like mine was just like, eat quickly. You can take pictures later. No, but there's nothing to take pictures later of. Rel, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you. Brought me went to Padang restaurant and eat only rice and gulai gravy. Oh, I hope it was good though. I hope it was tasty though. Thank you so much for re-upping a membership. Hope it was still tasty. Yes, and this one was... Wait, Mojikin Studio is here? Wait, hold on. Wait, is the studio here? Is someone from this... What? Are they? Wait, I didn't see it. I didn't see that... Oh no. Oh my goodness. Hello? Thank you. Fried egg. Telur barando? Barando? Ooh. Hello, Mojikin Studios. Hello. Hakka and I were able to visit... Hakka and I were able to visit Indonesia. We had a wonderful time there. Hello. We tried our best to eat everything and pet all the cats. Although we were told by Ollie Senpai not to pet the cats because they're like feral wild cats. But I couldn't help it. I wanted to pet them all. There are so many cats. I understand why petting cats was such a big mechanic in the game. Like, it's a thing that you can achieve and accomplish in the game because there's so many. There's so many. Yeah, they've been in the trash. They're still really cute. They're really cute. Also, they're like fearless. They are super fearless. They just kind of walk up to you and then they just kind of expect you to give them food. It's kind of cute. That's the only pet you if they come to you. Yeah, exactly. If they approach, they get pets. All of them. Forever. Man. But yes. This was fried egg. And I don't know what temperature they fry it to get like that crispiness. Look on the edges, Chad. Look at that. Look how crispy that egg is. It was really good. Yeah. Don't forget to wash your hands. Yeah. Gotta do that. Make sure when you pet wild animals, make sure you wash your hands. I forget what this one was. It was like a yellow egg. It was like a yellow egg on the outside with turmeric, but it was like a hard-boiled egg. Telur balado? Telur balado? Tofu? No, not tofu. It's a hard-boiled egg. But like... Chat, can you tell I like spicy food? Can you tell I like the sambar? It's so good. It was amazing. It was so good. Tempe balado is egg with chili. Yes. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just delicious. It's so good. Do you end up with lots of hot girl tummy issues? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. For some reason, when I eat food, like spicy food here in Japan, I do get hot girl tummy issues. But when I was in Indonesia, like I didn't get it at all. So either Hakka decided to use his magic and take on all the pain for himself because he had to go to the restroom a fair bit because I didn't have to deal with it too much. Can Shinri even live without spicy food? No, that's why I've been suffering here. That's why I've been suffering here. So I think Hakka has been like using his powers to like take over the pain for me, because I was surprisingly fine. I didn't have many issues. He loves the toilet. Considering Japanese spicy isn't actually spicy. Yeah, there are some spicy foods in Japan, but like the spicy foods are not really spicy for flavor. They're spicy for like the challenge type of spicy, you know? All the food in your pics look tasty. Thank you, Azuma. Thank you so much for 14 months. Okwedi. Also, all these pictures, chat, like I didn't put any filters on them. I didn't put any like retouching. The only thing I did was I blurred out some photos to like hide away like faces of people and like logos and stuff like that. But like what you see here is like straight up, this is what it looked like on the plate. I didn't add any like Instagram filters to make it look delicious. Like that's what it actually looked like when I got the plate. Oh my god, it was so good though. It was so good. Hashtag no filter. Yeah. I tend to use a lot of spices and herbs. I love that. I love it about the cuisine. Just so many spices, so many herbs, so much flavor in every single bite. It's so good. It really is what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, this one was fun. This was, I think, beef? But it tasted almost identical to chimichurri. Dendeng. Yeah. It was really good. Green chili. It's because Hakka ate it and he looked at me with his eyes wide open and it's like chimichurri. Like the flavor, the texture, like it's so similar. Dendeng, yeah, it's so good. It's really good. It's not a no. It's not a no. It's not a frog. It's like it's kind of like pulled beef jerky. Yeah, like you get the strips of beef. That's strips of beef right there. It just kind of looks like that because it was like folded, but dried meat jerky. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good, chat. Dendeng batokok. Oh, it's really difficult to pronounce. Dendeng is jerky. Pulled beef kind of jerky. Yeah. Photography skill. Or the lack of it. This is just, oh look, it's on my plate. Let me go take a picture of it. Beef jerky with sambal. It's so good, chat. It's so... I don't know how to explain it. This one was really crispy. It had a nice little kick to it. A nice little bit of spice. And I want some more. I want some more, chat. I want some more. I want to go back and eat more. Oh, here we go. This is fish. Fish head. Hakka, are you still here? Do you remember what this is called? I forget this is called. Kepala kapak. Kakap. Kapala kakap. I think, yeah. I think it was that. It was like boiled in this broth. It's really nice. Kakap. Yeah, kakap. Kakap. Yeah, fish head. It's not a koi fish. It's not a koi fish. Oh, we had to so basically there's a ton of meat on the fish, around the jaw, so like in the middle, and then around the face, and then on the top, you can peel away it's a red snapper. Oh, red snapper fish. It's like a cousin. Gulais curry. Ooh. Yeah. I want to get some red snapper head curry. Oh, I see. Why are you eating every single thing? I wanted to experience as much of it as I could before I had to leave, because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to visit is. I'm so sad. What are the little red cherry things called? I think they were chilies? They didn't seem like tomatoes, but I thought they were chilies. Are they chilies? They kind of look like chilies to me. But no, it's so good. Chat, it was so good. The meat is so soft. It falls off the bone. This is the picture that we took like halfway through it. Hot chili. How did you eat all this? With a lot of force. With a lot of willpower. But no, this was... Oh, bird-eye chili. Oh, that's the one. Chabet rawit. Ooh. Wait, I still want to try growing some bird-eye chilies when I get back home. I still want to try. I want to try it. But yeah, this thing was like super well cooked. Hakka had already eaten the eye. That's why the eye is missing. But like the bones fell apart. So like it was so soft. It was so tender. It would just like slide right off. It was so good, Chad. Oh my god. And then you had to eat it with the curry. So you get a little bit of meat, pull it off, put it on a spoon, and then spoon some curry on top of that, and then eat it with the rice. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so good. Fish eat fish. It's we are defeating the competition. We are eating the competition. Only kois. Only kois. Yeah, the cheek meat was so good. Oh, so good. So good, chat. This one... What was this? I think this is like a durian iced drink. That on top is like a blended durian with a little bit of chocolate on top, and then it was placed on top of like a bed of ice. Yeah, durian. Hakka, I think Hakka was like, this was okay. I think he liked the fresh durian a lot more. Es pudding? Pudding? Pudding sounds familiar. I think it was mine. Durian ice cream. Yeah, it was good. You like durian? I love durian. I ate like a huge chunk of durian just on my own because I had missed the flavor. It's so difficult to get durian over in Elysium, and because of imports, it costs an extreme amount. But no, I love durian. I love durian so much. I used to eat it when I was in Singapore a long time ago, so I missed the flavor. I missed like the texture of it. Like that's why I say it's like custard. It's so creamy. It's so nice. It's so tasty. I love it. Even frozen durian in Elysium is $30, right? It's so expensive over there. It's insanely expensive. Like I can almost never justify purchasing durian in Elysium simply because of the cost. You've been ID fine. But you are based for this reveal. It's so good. It's so good, chat. Like the smell isn't even that bad either. Like I know everyone's like, oh, it smells so bad, but like it's whatever. It's so nice. It's like a nice mellow sweetness. Import is near impossible because of the smell. Yeah, it's so difficult. It is really difficult. Dawet durian. It's like chendol, but with chendol with durian. Wait, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Oh man, didn't realize how expensive it was abroad. It is. So durian. If you Google up durian, like the fruit, the whole fruit, it's kind of dangerous. It's a little bit bigger than a coconut. It's pretty big. It's like sizable, like basketball, I think. Imagine a basketball, right? And then just add spikes all over the basketball. It's that big, right? And then on the inside are like little pods of the durian fruit, the meat that you can eat, right? So importing it is very risky. It's very dangerous. It smells really terrible, and it takes up a lot of space for not that much durian. So importing it, you're using a lot of volume to import very little fruit, which is why it gets so expensive. Yeah, it's like a football, like times like 500%. It's like really big. You can use it as a weapon. Just throw it at people. But no, it's heavy. It's expensive to import. It takes up a lot of space. So just moving it outside of where it grows costs a lot. So trying to get it from Elysium is very, very cost prohibitive. So you do have to pay quite a lot to get some fresh ones. The other ones you can get are durian that has been opened up. So like they use like a big, almost like a butcher's knife to just like whack it open, and then they peel it apart, and then they take the inside meat and then they freeze it. So you can do that too. You can also import just the meat, because the meat on its own, it goes bad pretty fast. Like, it's soft, it's custard-like, but it's also very moist. So what ends up happening is it ends up rotting and going overripe really, really quickly, which is why transporting just the meat on its own is also very difficult. So whether you get it fresh or whether you get it frozen, it still ends up either way costing a lot. It ends up being very expensive. So getting it in Elysium is difficult, which is why I tried to eat as much of it as I can when I was in Indonesia. Oh man. I still feel like I haven't gotten enough. I want more. You know, I haven't hit the point in my taste buds where it's like, okay, all right, Shinri, you've had enough durian. You've had your fill. I'm nowhere near that point yet. You know, I'm like, I don't know, like 10%, 20% of the way there. I could still eat like 10 bowls of just durian, and then I'll be full, you know. Smuggling some durian. You can't smuggle durian, unfortunately. The smell is instantly recognizable. It's instantly recognizable. If you go to the airports, like they say, like, please don't bring durian onto the plane. It's like, it smells, everyone can notice it, just please don't. Never enough. No, I want more. I want more. It's so good. I yearn for durian. Can you buy it here in Japan? I don't think so. I haven't seen any, at least. Maybe if I go to like a specialty shop where they import groceries, I haven't seen durian in any like regular standard shops, unfortunately. Abandoned hotel, even in Indonesia, can get fined. In Singapore, possibly. Yeah, I wouldn't put that. I wouldn't put it. What's the word? I wouldn't put it past them. It does. It is a noticeable smell. It'd be crazy expensive in Japan. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's bad for your cholesterol. Hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Eating too much durian is dangerous for your kidneys. That's why we have two. That's why we have two kidneys. You know, one kidney is for regular food processing, regular waste handling, right? And then the other kidney, we set it aside specifically for durian processing. There you go. That's why we have two, Chad. Did you know that? Contrary to popular belief, every human, or most humans, are born with two kidneys. One is specifically designed to process durian. You can use the skin as a bowl to hold water and wash your hands to reduce smell on your hand. Oh, I don't think that's how kidneys works. You can get drunk from durian. I've heard if you let it go a little bit right, it ferments a bit because there's so much sugar in there. One to keep, one to sell. Ah yes, my durian kidney. I'm glad HOLOSTARS allowed these trips to happen, and I hope to see you journey out more. I hope so too. I really hope so too. Man, it's difficult to travel though, sadly. Oh, and this is just more of the food altogether on the plate. Man. Oh, and this is it, chat. This is it. So this might be a weird picture because the picture is just of dirt, but that is the type of grass. That's the type of grass. That's the type of dirt texture. Look at the color of the dirt. Do you see how like brown it is? You know, because here's the thing. Most dirt that you see in like cities and like modernized countries have this weird type of gray color to the dirt. But this is like, it's like raw dirt, you know? It's like moist, right? I don't know, like something about this is just so vivid, so vibrant. It's like, it really does seem like real dirt, because like dirt here in Japan, it's gray. I don't know why, but it has like a grayness to it, you know? It feels empty. Yeah, it's pure premium soil. Like the dirt back in Elysium, it's like a light tannish, almost like a sand color because it's so dry. It has all of the nutrients sapped out of it. But like, look at that. Look at that. you know? Tropical soil, free range, grass-fed dirt. Exactly. Exactly. Does it taste better than regular dirt? Let us know. No, this is the OG dirt, you know? Like, the dirt in Elysium is processed dirt. This is like the raw organic taste, you know? Bolden, back the game for the soup. Please don't smuggle the dirt too, Shinri. No, that one, they definitely don't let you smuggle in dirt. But yeah. But like, this is the kind of dirt that I remembered, because when I looked down at the ground, I was like, whoa. Because this is what I remember back in when I used to live in Singapore. Just like, because I grew up there at a time pretty early in my formative years. So like, I have good memories of it. So when I look down at this dirt, I'm like, man, I remember this dirt. I remember this texture. The way the grass blades are like, it's not like Elysium grass, where it's like really thin, narrow, tall grass. It's like wide, they're broad, they're chunky leaves, you know? I love learning about dirt during my lunch break. Vani, Okori, thank you for the membership. Thank you. Southeast Asian dirt hits different. They do. They really do. And because it often rains? Probably. But it's not just like, not just a lot of water. That's the thing. It's not just water, because in Elysium, there are farms out there that have a lot of water on them. But what ends up happening there is the water just leaches away the nutrients and it takes it away. So you end up with this kind of empty, processed kind of dirt that's just kind of sad looking. But here, there's like stuff in it, you know? There's organic matter, there's natural stuff that's decaying and new things growing from it. It just feels, it feels different, you know? Finally, another dirt enthusiast. Right? Yeah, it's got a lot of bio-organic matter. Like, things are like constantly being recycled in here. Izuna, thank you for the 13 months. Shinri approved dirt. Yes, I approve of this dirt. Thumbs up. Man. Grass-fed dirt. I don't know. I see this and I remember the times when I was growing up and just like all the memories I had back then. And it just takes me back, seeing the color of the dirt and just the shape of the grass. It's just really nice. Ren, thank you for the 11 months. Just throw any seeds and they start growing. Right? That's how fertile it is. Anything can grow. Man. Yeah. Grass is greener in Southeast Asia. It does. It really is. It really does feel like that. I think most tropical areas have this original untouched dirt. Exactly. That's the thing. Like in cities, like back where I live in Elysium, right? In the cities, they have to bring in dirt. Did you know that? Like they will literally bring in trucks. They fill it up with dirt and then they have to truck in dirt into the cities to start planting them into, you know, the trees and the little tiny pockets of dirt on the side, right? They have to package that dirt and bring it over because there just isn't like real authentic dirt, right? No, dirt smuggling? No, not dirt smuggling. They will go take dirt from other areas, like out in the rural areas, and they'll bring it into the city, you know? Yeah, if they're in the sandy region, exactly, right? But like here, they don't have to do that. It's like real dirt. This is where actual dirt is. Yeah, concrete jungles because the roads are paved, the sidewalks are paved, all the buildings, the foundations need to be paved over, and then there's just so much concrete there, right? That if they want plants to grow, they have to bring in soil from other places to bring it into the city for the plants to grow. The people are paved, the cars are paved, right? But like here, no, it's just straight up. It's like real raw dirt. I love it. I love it so much. Gatekeeping the dirt economy, right? Like, hey, you're walking around, just kind of like, psst, hey kid, you want some of this dirt? You want the good stuff, the OG? You open up your trench coat and there's little satchels of like raw, untouched, unprocessed dirt just in little bags, right? This is the good stuff. You plant anything, it'll grow in here. Grass, you got it. Vegetables, you got that. Fruits, anything you could think of. It's got the good stuff, fertile, lots of organic matter in there. What are you buying? There's a limited amount of high quality beach sand. That's true. It's wild, but like sand, dirt, even things like mulch, small rocks to make cobblestone with, like all of this stuff, there's some kind of crazy like business around it, and people are harvesting it from places to like ship them around. Frankenstein, hello, thank you for the super. Hey Jimmy, what's your favorite Shinri stream? I really like the stream where Jimmy talks about dirt. He talks dirty to chat. Thank you for the super. Muhammad Rizki, thank you so much. Thank you. Might be on a topic, but did you look up? No, we did not. We learned. We went to one of those public toilets. And I saw the shape of the toilet and I was like, oh, Hakka, remember, Pamali, don't look up. And he's like, oh yeah, don't look up. Like the shape is so like, it's when you see it, you're like, oh wow, like it sticks out because they have a very specific design for it. So I told Hakka, like, don't do it, don't look up. And then of course, like right afterwards, that night we watched Pamali, the Pochong village, the village of the Pochong, right? We watched that one too, and oh man, I wouldn't say it was spooky. I wouldn't say it was scary. There's a lot of jump scares in it, but the overall movie wasn't too scary. It was kind of nice though. It was fun. How was it? It's like a 6 out of 10. It's an okay movie. It's a little bit different from what I expected, but you had a movie that, of course. Did you guys know in Indonesia, on the TVs, they have a channel called Thrill, specifically for playing horror movies and spooky shows, like constantly, like 24/7. It's amazing. I love it. Indonesian horror movies vid. I think the game Pamali is a lot more impactful because you are in there, you are playing the game. If you want to move forward, you have to press W. You have to walk forward. You know, you are the one making the decisions. So I think it's a lot more impactful as a horror game because you're playing it directly versus watching the movie, you know? Mitsuki, hello, thank you for the super. Actually, a geological museum in Bandung that explains any natural aspect of Indonesia, including dirt. Seriously, like how you enjoy every small aspect from our country. Thank you for the super. And I want to go to Bandung next time. Next time we'll have to go. Indonesia has a lot of similarities with the dirt I got here. Just place dirt in a pile and things will naturally grow. People from other provinces have to buy dirt to grow things. Oh, that's so cool. You can like have the high quality stuff. Like, hey, we got the good stuff here. Thank you for the super. Thank you. Yeah, the interactive part, because there was a couple of scenes in there where Hakka and I were watching and we're like, that's probably not a smart idea. Like that's probably not safe to do. That seems risky. And then of course something happens and then, you know, one of them gets hurt or they like get scared and all that. It's like, yeah, totally called it. You know. Agradita, thank you so much for re-up with the membership. 3 months. Next destination, Bandung, Lembang, Semarang, Yogyakarta, Magelang, Borobudur. There's so many places. Prambanan and Bromo, especially Bromo to watch the sunrise. Ooh, Indonesian sunrises. Ooh, visit the Elephant Museum next time. Ooh, I can confirm I got a big backyard here, and if I want to grow anything, I just throw the seed and it'll grow. I'm so jealous. The place where I have, you have to try really hard. It's not just the dirt, but like you have to add fertilizer. You have to add water. You have to like sprinkle the water, or you have to dissolve fertilizer pellets into the water first. And then with that fertilized enhanced water, you have to water the plants. Otherwise, the plants just get sad and die. Like you have to really start doing a lot of work to get some plants growing back where I live. Yeah, in some parts of the US, the clay in the soil makes it hard for things to grow. Yeah, gotta start composting. It's a lot of work. If you want to watch Indonesian horror movies, I suggest you watch Satan's Slave, and the second installment, You Won't Regret It. Ooh. I'll have to try to find out where I can watch those. I've had plants grow from birds flying over my house, yo. That's so cool. Man, I want that. I want that. Benefit of the volcano. Lots of fertile soil, yeah. Not everyone can just grow fruit on the dirt ground. That's new to me. No. Where I live in Elysium, not only is the dirt pretty difficult to grow plants in, if you grow food specifically, people will get mad. The homeowners associations will get very mad at you. Some landlords, if you live in an apartment, will have recommendation or requirements in the contract that prohibits you from growing food. There's been like recently in like the last 5 years or so, people who try to grow community gardens. So like they have a really big front yard with grass, and like, I don't like the grass, I want to grow a garden there, and then I want to share, you know, my strawberries, I want to share my eggplants, I want to share my green beans with my neighbors. That gets shut down, and they bring the city over to demolish it all because you're not allowed to grow food to like share with people. Why? I don't know. Like, the homeowners associations are really weird. I think it's because a lot of the people who are usually on homeowners associations are doing it for money. You know, they want to keep the property values really high. They want to make their neighborhood seem like a very wealthy place so that people pay extra for the houses there. And if you have, you know, all these houses have nicely kept grass, but then your house has fruits and vegetables growing on it, they're like, oh, we don't like the bugs, we don't like the natural ecosystem that shows up and all these things. So it reduces the value. Because it reduces the home value, then it becomes a problem and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, growing food type of plants attracts pests and creatures that homeowner associations don't want. Exactly. Yeah. But man, if it was possible. Meanwhile, here my neighbors have mango trees that grow so much that they share. We share our overgrown fruits where I live. Right? Isn't that like the ultimate goal? It's not just homes, but it's like a community. Just people, neighbors sharing things around and helping each other out. Like, come on, you know? But nah, back where I live in Elysium, that's like frowned upon. You know, everyone's gotta be independent. You gotta do your own thing. You can't ask for help, and if you do, it's weird and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways, this is the last photo. It's just a picture of dirt, but something about it makes me really, really nostalgic. It makes me really happy. Oh, fine. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted memberships? Thank you so much. We end on dirt, right? It's Minecraft dirt. It all comes back to the dirt. Yeah. All right, chat. Thank you all for stopping by. I think we'll go and call it here. It's hard to find a place wait, no, the message disappeared. Without a homeowners association, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's really difficult. Almost every place has a HOA now, sadly. Yeah. I wanted to stream earlier at my usual time, but then I had the realization that we're both doing a Zatsu because both Hakka and I had just arrived back from Indonesia. So I didn't want to overlap, so I gave him some time to tell his side of the stories first before I get to share some of mine. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. If anyone, wait, hold up. No, I was gonna say, I guess just in this chat, I want to give a big thank you to Kobo Senpai and Ollie Senpai for kind of helping us out, making sure that we didn't get completely lost and scammed constantly. Okay, here's the thing. I know I got scammed for the coconut. All right, I know 100% that Hakka and I got scammed for the coconut because it's like, obviously it's not gonna be like 20,000, you know, rupiah for a single coconut, right? Yes, I'm aware of that, but still, it's kind of like it's part of the experience, you know. Like, but that's what happens when we left on our own without just kind of without having Kobo senpai and Ollie senpai to like ward us, right? 20k? It's supposed to be 12k? Yeah, it was. Yeah, we got scammed 20. It's not that bad. Okay, so it was like a small scam, minor scam, tiny scam. 10k in my area. Oh, so maybe they just charged double for each of us. You got ripped 8k. You're getting scammed like 7k. Okay, so it wasn't that big. It wasn't that big, right? Okay. Yeah, no, it was 20k each. 20k for me, 20k for Hakka. So, yeah, for each of us. So, you know, I mean, like, here's the thing though. Like, it's part of the experience, and honestly, I don't mind it too much because just the being able to enjoy that was nice. Scammed 5 cents. Oh yeah, right. The exchange rate. That's right. I completely forgot. You got the price for tourist price. Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both at that point. It's the gift for the super. For a rolling R, try resting the tip of your tongue on the flesh behind the front teeth. Relax the muscle and let it flutter. That's really difficult. 40k for 2 is still oof though. Less of a scam, more of a hustle. Okay. Yeah, we didn't lose too much. You sound like a bee. If you can make it sound like a cat purring. I don't know what like if I don't know if I can purr. I'll keep practicing. But yeah, Rincia, hello. Thank you for the 14 months. Okwedi. Thank you for ripping the membership. But yeah, I can't believe Maspro got scammed. Nah, it's all good. Loop, thank you for the 14 months as well. Thanks for sharing your pictures and experience from Indonesia. So much fun to hear. Thanks for the stream, rest well. Thank you. Thank you for ripping the membership. Okay, I'm gonna outro because I can feel myself already like blabbering on again. I know I'm gonna keep doing one more thing. I want to keep doing one more thing and keep talking about more stuff. So I'm gonna force myself to outro again. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, big thank you to Kobo senpai, big thank you to Ollie senpai for giving us a little bit of a crash course on how to stay safe in Indonesia. Well, safe for the most part. It was a lot of fun. You got to experience a lot of things. Just the whole week, there was so much so much stuff packed inside a single week that it was kind of overwhelming. But at the same time, I'm really glad that we were able to enjoy this together. Yeah. All right, chat. Then we go ahead and send you on a raid. Who is currently streaming right now? I think I might be the last one. I don't know. I think I'm going pretty late. I think everyone's fallen asleep right now. I think we're like approaching pretty early gremlin hours, right? Gamma senpai is streaming? Okay, we'll send you over to Gamma senpai then. Let's see. Gamma senpai is streaming. Okay, let me send you over to Gamma senpai's channel. Thank you everyone for stopping by and letting me share some of these pictures and these experiences and stories with everybody. Yeah. And thank you for the super. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Alright, chat. I will see you all. I'll see you all soon. I'll have a schedule out properly soon. But yes, for now, I have to go. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Koyasumi.